That's strangely close to Daniel Jones from the Giants. Daniel, is that you? Beat the Chiefs. Show me. If the Broncos and Russell Wilson can show me that they can beat the Chiefs, then I will start believing.
The crowd up. And so are this defense, and Kansas City won't snap the ball again. The Denver Broncos have beaten the Kansas City Chiefs.
Dave Montgomery on the Lions, former Bear, gonna make this his revenge game for sure. David Montgomery gets the touchdown that ices the game. No! And there's the flag. There's flags. There's flags. There's flags. There's flags. Snap. Hold. Kick.
Denver wins! Denver wins! Let's go!
They open. No!
What happened? Oh shit.
America is football. Football
America
is America.
football is America. And if you don't like it, you can kiss your candy ass.
This is a moment in time. I don't give a damn.
Oh my god.
No!
You loved it.
30 to 27. Chiefs win. Chiefs win 30 to 20.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Only Football Sunday Night Football Edition. Here we go. We got a potential AFC Championship game preview your way tonight. Now, if you've been following the podcast, then you know I took Josh Allen to win MVP, and Josh Allen has looked just about as good as Josh Allen has ever been. I would argue he looks better than he's ever been because he hasn't thrown an interception through 3 games of football, something that he's never done so far. The Bills passers leading the MVP race on the back of a 75% completion rate, 7 passing touchdowns, and 133.7 passer rating this season. Imagine if Pete Manning did that in his first game of the 2013 season. But still, it has been the same offensive success for the Ravens. I think their losses has really undermined what Baltimore has been able to do. I mentioned that they're averaging the most yards per game since that 2013 Denver Broncos team that scored 7 passing touchdowns against the Ravens week 1. I knew I was going to connect that. See how I did that? The Ravens are averaging over 450 yards of offense per game, the most since the 2013 Denver Broncos. And the Ravens are yet 1-2, and they were able to escape Dallas with a win. They could have been 0-3, but, I mean, they had an 0-2 start, and they just got their first win of the season. But I think it's very misleading when you look at the Ravens to say that they're a 1-2 team or potentially an 0-3 team. They're also potentially a 3-0 team, right? So we do got a battle of superstar QBs here tonight, and depending on who you have more faith in is probably where you're going with this bet, because this game is really going either way depending on who you talk to. Some people have the Bills winning, some people have the Ravens winning, some people don't know who's winning, and I think that's the true honest part right there. You've even seen some people predicting things like Jordan Mendoza from CBS or USA Today predicting the Ravens win 29-28. People don't know, man. People don't know. They have no idea who's going to win this game. We got Richard Romero in the chat. What's up, Richard? Your first comment on this video. We have some mic problems. All right. Bear with me 1 second as we figure out the mic issue. And let me see really quick what I can do to adjust the mic. This only happens when I go live. Let me see. There it is. All right. Issues as of right now. Thank you, Bill, for letting me know in the beginning because I would hate to be even having the mic issues. So we will wait and see really quick if that's fixed our mic problems. Only happens when I go live without Rick too. This is the only time I have these mic problems. All right, Mike seems to be cleared up right now. Ever since I All right. So I had to unbluetooth. So let me restart. Okay. Thank you for joining us. Tonight, we have a potential AFC championship game preview for all of you tonight. Week 4 Sunday Night Football will be a matchup between the Bills and the Ravens. And I was saying, Josh Allen looks as good as he has ever looked. I believe he is as good as he's ever been. And he's even doing things that he's never done, like not throwing an interception through 3 weeks of football, which he's been so inclined to do throughout the years. There's a reason that he is now leading the MVP charge. He is on the back of a 75 completion rate, 7 passing touchdowns, and 133.7 passer rating this season. And for the Ravens, they haven't had the same offensive success just yet. Lamar Jackson does have 3 passing touchdowns through his first 3 games to pair with 1 rushing touchdowns. The Ravens are 1-2. But surprisingly, the Ravens are averaging more yards per game than any team has since 2013. They have over 450 yards of offense per game. And you got the toe out of bounds, could have brought the game. People say they were a toe away from a win. I'm not going to say that, but I will say they were a toe away from overtime, right? They still needed to go to overtime. That wasn't a go-ahead touchdown. But still, the Ravens maybe could have won that game. And then they had another loss that was kind of just uncharacteristic with the Ravens coming in and sneaking one. But then they were able to escape Dallas last week with a win, a potential course correction after their 0-2 start. And now in comes Buffalo. And this game is a battle of quarterbacks, superstar quarterbacks. So I say this, whatever quarterback you have more faith in is probably who you're betting on in this game. We know that Lamar Jackson has like a 21-1 record against NFC teams. Insane. And it tells you how strong the AFC is because that record is not the same. And this will be an AFC team with Buffalo. So if you're looking for an edge in this game, the Ravens are at home. They're coming off of a win. Buffalo's coming off a huge win. You look at the scores in this game and you see like Jordan Mendoza from USA Today taking the Ravens 29-28. I mean, it's hard to get a feel for this game, but I'm going Ravens. And I hope the Bills win. I hope Josh Allen wins. I really do. But I also feel like this game is a good spot for the Ravens being at home on primetime. Lamar Jackson has a great record on primetime football. And a lot of people probably don't realize just how good he is on primetime. But his record is, I believe, in the 70 percentile. Absolutely insane. Let's take a look really quick at some of my my notes for this game. All right, the Ravens are 2.5-point favorites in this game, while the game total is set at 46.5 points. The Ravens are minus 135 favorites on the money line, and Buffalo is plus 115 to pull off the upset. Buffalo opened up as a 3-point favorite, and it was quickly bet down to 2.5. So while the line has moved down to 1 point from 47.5, people are betting on the Bills, and that's what moved that line down. The Ravens a 3-point favorite. That felt a little generous for the wise guys, and that line gets bet down to 2.5, which tells you people like that. That 3 number is a key number for a lot of bettors, right? Once it was bet down to 2.5, you started seeing the money go back to the Ravens. But at that 3, you're going to get bets in on the Bills. Josh Allen's played like an MVP so far this season. He's completed 75, 7 touchdowns, no picks, 2 more rushing touchdowns himself. And now he goes against Lamar Jackson, who is the MVP, reigning MVP, and he's off to a strong start. 234 passing yards per game and a 95.7 quarterback rating is his average to start the season. Here's some injury news for you. The Ravens starting left guard Andrew Voorhees has been ruled inactive after being listed as doubtful. And Bill said, you hit on any of your bets earlier. The Bears ruined all of it. I had everything going it, and then the freaking Bears winning destroyed it. You hate to see it. You truly do. And then I needed 1 more yard out of the running back for the Bengals, Zach Moss, right? I needed 1 more yard from him. I needed 52, and he got me 51. Hate to see that. Everything else hit too, which is a shame. I'm in line with the game total. This game total is set at 46.5 points. I could see it going over. I could see this being a high-scoring game. 72% of the bets and 74% of the money are on the Bills to cover the spread. So you're seeing a lot of money on the Bills, and I told you that's because of that 3 points the Ravens are getting at home, and that's why it was bet down to 2.5. The Ravens versus Bills best bet, in my opinion, is on Baltimore, and I think it's just on the money line. I don't know who is going to win, but you got a feeling that the Ravens are going to find a way to win this game. It's Josh Allen's MVP season, so that makes me second guess, right? I feel like this is his year to win MVP, and one of the ways you win MVP is by having these kind of these statement wins with a national audience, right? Because a lot of this is a voting-based award. This is when everyone's watching. This is the kind of game. If Josh Allen comes out and he throws 4 touchdown passes, goes toe-to-toe with Lamar and has a game-winning drive, guess what? That is huge for his case as MVP. So, and one way I'm predicting him to be the MVP, and I feel like it's a little contradicting with me picking the Ravens in this game, but somehow I think both will be able to coexist. Buffalo has played Arizona, Miami, and Jacksonville, a trio of teams with 1 combined win, not against each other, which came when the Cardinals beat a bunch of Rams backups. So those are 3 of the worst defenses in the league at the moment. So look, Buffalo's looking really good. They should look really good. They're beating up a bunch of winless teams that have terrible defenses. Now, don't get me wrong, you can only beat the guys on your schedule, but the Ravens have had the total opposite, right? They've played the Chiefs. They've played the Cowboys. They've had tough games. They've played real opponents, and they've gone toe-to-toe with them, no pun intended. So, I mean, I feel like in a way the Ravens are very deflated and the Bills are inflated right now, and that makes this game a Ravens pick for me. So I also anticipate that the new defensive coordinator, Zach Orr, will go into a very zone-heavy defensive scheme here, which is why I think Dalton Kincaid is going to have a big day today. I think that's easy money. Kincaid, I think his over-under for yards is at 25. Take the money and run. Of course, Kincaid's getting 25 yards. Don't have any doubts about that. So I love Kincaid tonight. I think Kincaid's going to have a good night. I think Zay Flowers is going to have a huge night. I think it's possible he has one of those 8-catch, 100-yard games with a touchdown. Very likely, especially if the Bills are scoring and the Ravens are trying to push the ball downfield. I feel like Zay Flowers is going to be that guy. I really do. And Jinja said the recency bias for the last 4. We got Bill with the super chat. Sorry, Jinja. Gonna shower and head out, but wanted to at least stop by and say hi. Happy to have you in here, Bill. Thanks for the super chat. As always, have a great night. Thanks for stopping in. And then Jinja says the recency bias for the last 4 games weighs so heavy for MVP, and that is true. Bills are and always will be inflated, overrated. My boy Josh Downs had a game like that. Yeah, he did. Josh Downs went off tonight. And I had the Colts winning that game too. I said it. Steelers as an underdog on the road, not a better team to bet on. Steelers as a favorite on the road, terrible. Terrible. I don't know why. I really don't. Sometimes you don't need to know why. You just need to do what the numbers tell you to do. Kyle Hamilton is going to be used very heavily in this game. I think he can. You're either going to see him lined up as a safety or he's going to be in the dime role to maximize his talent. He's going to be in a lot of blitz packages as well. He has 1 QB hit on the season. So watch how the Ravens utilize Kyle Hamilton. I think he's going to be flying around, maybe even gets a pick today. Josh Allen's due for one, hasn't thrown one yet. So I think for this defense, they're going to need to play with a lot of speed, and they're going to need to make tackles. They're not going to be able to. They got to get off the field on 3rd down. If the Bills are going on 10, 12 play drives, then you're going to see this game. I think the Bills could easily dominate the time of possession if that's the case. But Buffalo is the reason I say that they could control time of possession is because Buffalo has been more run heavy overall under Joe Brady than the Buffalo's ever been. But that may not work against the Ravens defense that has a pretty dominant, that is pretty dominant against the run. That's why I say they need a tackle. They need to get off the field. Baltimore ranks 2nd right now in yards per rush allowed, and number 1 in success rate at 21.2, 8 percentage points lower than the 2nd best rate. So the Ravens, though, have given up too many big plays through the air. But I believe in this talented secondary, especially if it plays more dime. Who was it? There was an interception by the Bills on the field last week. It was Damar Hamlin. Damar Hamlin had an interception in the game last week. Maybe he can get another one in this game. Offensively, the Ravens can attack the Bills' biggest defensive weakness with an effective run game and the ability to attack the intermediate and middle parts of the field. The Bills are pretty weak at safety, and they'll also be playing with 2 backup linebackers and because they're without Taron Johnson. Buffalo has faced 2 dysfunctional offenses without any tight end threat over the past 2 weeks. That won't be the case today with Isaiah Likely. Last time we saw him on primetime, he had like 10 catches, 121 yards, and almost 2 touchdowns if he could have got that toe down. The Ravens' offensive line was my biggest concern going into the season. It was the biggest issue against the Chiefs, and it is my biggest worry coming into this game. There's been some growing pains in replacing 3 starters, but this unit has had its best game last week in Dallas. Maybe that can be kind of a big moment for this offensive line where they can continue to improve. Although Andrew Voorhees is not going to be playing in this game, that could be an issue because Buffalo's defensive line can cause enough havoc to, especially with Von Miller now getting sacks. Von Miller's looking good. So, that can throw a wrench in Buffalo's offensive game plan. But overall, I think these teams match up pretty nicely. Baltimore still outgained Las Vegas, even in that loss, by over 120 yards. And I mentioned how many yards they're getting per game. And it was up. Baltimore was up 28-6 after 3 quarters, or against the Cowboys, they were up 28-6. So the Ravens, that game looked a little closer at the end than it really was. They kind of let the Cowboys crawl back into that game. And that's my last key to victory here for the Ravens. If they go up on the Bills, they have to slam the door shut. All right. They have had a problem closing games historically. They almost let the Cowboys come back and sneak a win. I mean, you really have to take advantage of your leads. And if you guys are into trends, here's two of many that point to this being a difficult spot for the Bills. And this is what I was alluding to in the very beginning. Historically, 3-0 straight up teams as underdog in week 4 have hit 37% against the spread. Okay. So historically, 3-0 teams like Buffalo as underdogs on week 4 only hit 37%. Okay. I'll give you another one. Only 6 1-2 teams have been favored against 3-0 teams over the past 20 years. Isn't that crazy? Only 6 times in the past 20 years has a 1-2 team been favored against a 3-0 team. Guess what? They've gone 5-1 against the spread, covering by over 10 points per game. Okay, that is like an exclamation mark on the Ravens. I'll give you a couple more. Since 2003, teams coming off a 35-point victory, the Bills, have gone 37-55. That's 40% against the spread. The following week, call it what you want, a hangover, whatever. I mean, and then here's one more. As a favorite of less than 3 or an underdog, Lamar Jackson has gone 17-2 against the spread. So as a favorite of less than 3, okay, Lamar Jackson is a favorite, less than 3, spreads at 2.5. Lamar Jackson wins 90% of those games in the regular season. I'm just saying the trends all are saying to go Ravens here. And it's don't overthink it. If you're wrong, and all of these statistics are there, be wrong. And, you can be right and still be wrong. You really can, right? So I wouldn't overthink it. Historically, the Ravens are the pick here. Let's go and look at some of the games that happened today, man. How about the Packers almost climbing back into this game against the Vikings? That was pretty incredible. Liam in the chat. What's up, Liam? Happy to have you in here. Fields came back and played decent. I saw that. I'm surprised the Steelers almost came back. Yeah, they fought. They fought. Hamlin came to life last week. I see what you did there. Jin just said bird flu. Ware's knees is huge to his team. And Ginger said, you see that Jamie Foxx video with Jerry Jones talking about 8 inchers and shit? LOL. I did not see that one. But I want to. All right, America's pick. 67% of America's actually picking Buffalo. So, after I said all of that, we still got 67% of America. Got to get Derrick Henry the ball, man. Just feed Derrick Henry. Get the RPO going. Get Lamar going. Get Zay Flowers downfield. Mark Andrews. They'll be all right. They'll be all right. The offensive line is very suspect right now. Like I said, coming off their best performance against the Cowboys. If they can run the football effectively like they did last week. Do you see Derrick Henry's numbers last week? It's not a coincidence that Baltimore's offensive line had their best week when Derrick Henry ran for 150. That's how you combat a pass rush with the running game. So I think that's going to be a huge part of the Ravens' game plan. Help out the offensive line by running the football effectively and establish it right away in this game. I like Derrick Henry to get going in this one. And Rick is going to be joining us just in a little bit. Jinja. Let me see. Rushing yards allowed. per game. Bills, Buffalo's 16th, allowing 118.3 rushing yards per game. Dallas is 27th. They just ran all over them. Guess who's number one? Baltimore. Baltimore is giving up 50 rushing yards per game. So, if you are expecting Derrick Henry or James Cook to have a huge night, he better do it as a pass catcher because I don't know if he's going to be able to do it as a rusher. Andrew Voorhees is now Bird Flu. Voorhees BTW changed his name. Bird Flu Voorhees? No, did he really? Andrew Voorhees? I haven't seen anything about that. I don't think he'd change his name. No, he hasn't. I Googled it. I feel like a dummy. You got me, Jinja. I actually Googled that. Andrew Voorhees. All right. So, any final thoughts before this game kicks off? Let me know who you got. Let me know who you got in the chat. Just put Bills, Ravens. You can put by 3, by 1, by 10, by 100. Who do you got? Put it in the chat. Ravens or Bills. Let me know. Let me know in the chat. 63% of America's going Bills. Drinking some Blackberry Crown. Damn. That sounds actually really good. Romeo Ramiro going Ravens. Ginger saying shit's fire. Shit's fire. Mail me some. Mail me some. We'll have some together. And Ginger going Bills. And ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. Waiting all day for Sunday night. I love this song. Carrie Underwood. All right, welcome back. It's finally here. The song gets me way too hype. Stadium's rocking. The NFL space have come to play. What left to say? I've been waiting all day for Sunday night. Football is back, baby. Lemonade mixer. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds refreshing. Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen. Guys, we might not get this game again until the AFC Championship. It is very possible that we are watching the AFC Championship right now. Don't take it for granted. Let this moment really settle in. Welcome to Maryland. Crab cakes in football. That's what Maryland does. 70,000 fans as the purple lights in the dark stadium release a flock of ravens led by Lamar Jackson. Josh Allen warming up his arm. The purple lighting reflecting off his white helmet. And it's game time. It's game time. Richard Romero going with the pumpkin ale. I like it. Seasonal. Are we going with Sam Adams? Pumpkin? What is it? Oktoberfest? Is it, or something different? I still think that they're overrated. Ravens should be 10-point favorites with all the defensive line injuries for Buffalo. Yeah, but the Ravens, they're coming off that big win. But like I said, they haven't been against good teams. And local brewery, I love it. I love it. Ginger said, I need to try some. I love some pumpkin pie. Liam, holy man. Liam, Bills by 14. Wow. Bills by 14. That's incredible. Bills by 14. I got some yeah, I guess you can't really see the label. Some Woodford Reserve. This is what I named my dog, Woodford. His middle name is Rye. Lamar Jackson runs out onto the field. Where is Woodford? Aw, Woodford's laying right here. You guys want to see Woodford before we start? Woodford just laying by my feet like a good puppy. Who do you got, Woody? Who do you got winning this game? You're a good boy. You're drinking your dog? No, I'm not drinking him. Ricky Rocks drinking some local brew. Is it a big distillery or still getting going? Woodford is good. You hear that? They think I'm drinking you. At least they don't think I'm eating you. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. So loyal. Ravens fan checking in. Let's go. Harrison Cable. And not only that, we got some people saying Bills by 14. We got another guy taking the Bills. Ginger. We got Richard saying Ravens. So we got a lot. I already know who Harrison's going for. I know you got the Ravens winning this game. Ravens are the favorite. 62% of America is going Buffalo. It's gonna be a good game. What's up, dog? They're talking to you, buddy. They're talking to you. You're the most famous dog in the world. I should make your own Instagram. Just take pictures of you all day. It'd probably be a good channel, to be honest. All right. So we are just a couple commercials away from kickoff. Casey said, I'll be neutral. May the best team win. You're not allowed to say that, Casey. You have to pick a team. No, I'm with you. May the best team win. I don't have a dog in the fight. Right? Right, buddy? All right. Here we go. Here we go. Ray Lewis. It's less than 3 minutes before kickoff. I may not be on that field, but I got something to say to my guys. It doesn't matter how you start, because this ain't about one game. I wasn't sweating those first 2 weeks for my boys. Put Dallas to rest. Wow, Ray Lewis. Ray Lewis. Casey said, "You have a dog? I don't even have one." The whole crowd is here. Yes, it is. Ray Lewis getting me hyped. I know, right? I'm like locked in right now. Bill gifted a membership. Let's go, Bill. Bill gifted a membership, one every show. Thank you, Bill. Let's go. And Ray Lewis with a statue outside the stadium. Hall of Famer. Here we go. M&T Bank Stadium. Richard said, Bill is MVP. W, Bill. What's up, Angel? We got Melissa Stark on the sideline doing some reporting right now. Bill, I did get the super. Thank you so much. I was worried. I thought you were giving the super because you were going to be gone for the stream. I was happy, but I was sad. But now I'm happy because you're back. Damar Hamlin last week had an interception, as I was saying earlier. Right here on Trevor Lawrence. Buffalo coming off such an emotional win. Let's see. So crazy that he's playing football after that. You know what I mean? Damar literally lost his life and came back, and he's out here playing football. It blows my mind. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to bring in a man with the first name Rick, last name you don't need to know. A man that is Chicago's biggest fan. A man that has said Caleb Williams is better than Patrick Mahomes right now. A man that is the epitome of everything that's great about Chicago and Chicago sports. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Rick.
Woo! Let's go, boy.
Football. What a
Football.
Game. AFC Championship right here.
Kick. Do you have kick?
No.
All right, let me know when they start moving at the line.
Kick. Oh, off the goalpost.
All right, I think we're synced up, Kyle. What's up,
No.
everybody? What is going on?
Just beat the Jets.
A very happy day, I think, for a lot of us here on the Only Football Podcast.
Yeah, we all won. Besides
Well,
Bill.
Sorry, Bill.
Bill
Love you,
was
though.
making fun of us making fun of you last week, though.
That's true. That's true. Rick looks like a walking Topo Chico. That's right. That's right. 1st and 10. Is that Kincaid?
Yep. I was just saying, Kincaid's gonna have a big day today. He's gonna. I think it was his yard total was at 25. I was like, take that and run. He might have that in the first quarter.
Yeah. Yeah, they're starting to use their tight ends more. Oh my God.
Now you picked the Bills in this game, right?
I did pick the Bills, yeah.
All right, so you went Bills, I went Ravens. And man, this is the best rushing defense in the NFL for Baltimore.
No, you went Bills as well.
What's that?
You went Bills also.
No, I went Ravens.
No, not according to me. You also took the Bills.
Oh, I meant Ravens. Well, I'm still going Ravens.
Okay, all right, Ravens.
I mean, it's not like the game's over.
I was just saying because I had taken the notes from our predictions. Allen gonna take it himself first down and gets it anyway. I
probably didn't want to say it, but all of my sports books have the Ravens. Like,
I was like, "Nah, I'll just take the Ravens. Fuck it."
No, I mean, I'm pretty sure I did take the Ravens because I remember saying that they're the best 1-3 team, and Buffalo has only beat teams that have only one win combined.
We'll have to check the tape.
Yeah,
But
we'll have to go back
yeah.
and run the tape. But either way, could have been a mistake. But
By you.
for me, it's always been Ravens. But I probably was manipulated by Bill to say Buffalo.
I think so. I think at that point you probably were. All right, 4th and inches.
Wow,
Tush push. Tush push.
this is an early decision here,
Mm-hmm.
and this is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Best run defense in the league.
They're trying to get him to jump, I think. All right, they're good. Oh, that's
Yeah, they cleared
that's
that.
good. Easy.
Easy.
Easy. As easy as it was for the Bears to beat the Rams today. Just easy all around. No
Just
big deal.
easy without
Just-
Puka Nacua and Cooper Cup.
Just easy without Puka Nacua and Cooper Cup last week against the 49ers. To be fair, the Bears are better than the 49ers now. That's crazy. But that's facts, right? You beat the team who beat the 49ers. That's just how it is, I guess.
You're right, dude.
Allen under center. Hands it off. Up the middle. Cook. Wow, what a run.
Good run by Cook. It's not going to be. They're going to have to earn those yards today against
Yeah.
this defense. Good run by Cook.
Good run by Cook.
Roquan Smith, the best Bear to ever live.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Number 1 on PFF's ranking for linebackers.
God damn it. God damn it. 2nd and 2 now after that 8-yard run. All right, Bill. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you for the super chat and the membership. I saw that. I appreciate it. Thanks so much. Have a good night. Are you going to go watch the game somewhere? Is that what Bill is saying?
Another stop behind the line. This time it's Davis running the football. So they give Cook a break. And
I don't know why. I think they're going to be short. It looks like. Oh. Josh has both his middle fingers taped together. 5 wide. Allen looking over the pocket. Oh, incomplete. Kincaid.
drops it.
No.
I
What
dropped that.
the hell? Dalton Kincaid.
Oh my God, that's such a terrible drop.
God.
Oh, that's a bad drop.
After that 4th and inches conversion into Ravens territory, they couldn't get that first down. Kincaid had it. He just dropped. He just dropped it. Simple as that.
At least they're going to get some. Hopefully, they'll flip the field here and pin them pretty deep.
Yeah.
Got Martin punting here.
See how this punt goes. There's the punt. And fair catch call inside the 15-yard line, probably around the 13 or 14.
Yeah, looks like it. Oh, man. So, I don't know. In one way, at least Buffalo didn't get a 3-and-out, but
Yeah.
it's like Buffalo stopped themselves on that drive.
Yeah, they did. Big drop there by Kincaid, unfortunately. But I don't like that. I don't like that move to run. I mean, it's early. It's early. Let's caveat with that. But I don't like Davis running the ball there instead of Cook. Like, it was an 8-yard run. He's not tired. It's 2nd down. Why is that happening? I don't
clue.
love that. Yeah, I don't love that move. Oh man.
They try to set up these headphones.
Hotness. So Kai, I just want to make sure you're going Raiders or Ravens before I change the notes. Kyle's headphones are a little messed up right now. Kyle, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can. Yeah.
You hear me good though?
Yeah, a little bit higher. A little bit higher. If you could go up a little higher on the volume.
How about now?
There we go. Sounds hot. All right. Before I change the notes, you are going Ravens, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure. All right. So Kyle officially has the Ravens for Sunday Night Football. Bills Mafia. Proud to be a part of it. E-Dub in the chat too.
My brother likes to do these like 10-game picks where, you pick like 10 teams to win. And I was trying to talk him into the Ravens because he was going Buffalo.
Oh.
So I was like, that was like the day after our podcast. So I don't know what changed my mind so quick if I did say Raven or Bills.
Yeah, because I was taking the notes down. Yeah, because I was taking the notes down, and I think at one point I think we disagreed. What game did we? I think we disagreed on Dolphins and Titans. You took the Titans, I took the Dolphins, and you were like, you just keep disagreeing with me. And I was like, no, wait, hold on. We've got a lot of agreements, and one of them was the Bills and Ravens. So that's probably why. But it's all right. It's all right. Officially changed the pick.
Yeah, and it's allowed. It's allowed. You can change the pick before the game.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. That is fair. All right. Kyle, are the Ravens going to score on this drive?
Yep.
Here we go.
Ravens might win this game by double digits.
Woo. Derrick Henry. Oh, gets free. 30, 40, midfield. 40, 30, 20. Touchdown. Derrick Henry. Oh, my God. What an opening drive run. Wow.
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 And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. Ravens averaging 450 plus yards per game going against this Buffalo defense who has had to play teams like, not great. Not as good as this Ravens team. This is going to be a real task for them. But, I mean, first play of the game, Ravens run it. That is that feels like a wrap for the home crowd. They're like, this is our night. And, man, perfect timing, too. We were just saying, Ravens win this game by double digits. Henry takes off for 80 yards.
That was an insane run because they had it. It looks like they had it at the 13-yard line. So that right there is an 87-yard touchdown run. One play, and Derrick Henry said, don't mind if I score.
Wow.
Crazy.
What a freaking run. And look at that, the hole he had. But Douglas, who was supposed to be the guy to make that tackle, look, he's like not even – that's a bad angle. Look, that angle, you can't even see Douglas. That's how far away from the play he was.
Mm-hmm.
And then in a straight sprint, you're not catching Derrick Henry. People said he was old, not old enough to get caught from behind.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. He is still an absolute monster, especially this year. I don't know what it is this year. I mean, maybe I would say the improved offensive line that you see on the Ravens vice the Titans, and he's just having just amazing first few weeks. We got Harrison in here, Derrick Henry with a Ravens fan. He loves it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn. What a freaking run by Derrick Henry. And does Buffalo answer?
That's going to be, let's see if they can. Time to update the ticker. 7-0 Ravens.
7-0 Ravens. Just got to plug my phone in.
Plug it in. Oh, plug it. Plug it, Kyle.
Plug it in.
He's the king. Angel, you're right. He's the king for a reason. I'm going to check my fantasy because Liam said I have Henry on my fantasy football team. Oh, Liam, what a good pickup for you so far.
Dude, what has he got, 20 points?
I know. Just off that run alone, fuck yeah. And here we go. Cook up the left side of the line is going to get about 7 or 8 there. Trying to see 14.7 points just off that run and touchdown.
Unbelievable.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no,
Derrick
Kyle.
Henry.
Unfortunately, that's against you.
Oh, is it? I don't care.
Yeah. You need Josh Allen to go off.
What's the score?
113.8 to 67.58.
113 to 160?
113 to 67.58. But you still have Josh Allen, David Montgomery, and Ridley going.
Ridley. That's the that'll get it done.
Ridley will get you 40 points easily.
Kincaid.
There you go. 1st and 10, Buffalo.
All right. Let's see if Buffalo. I feel like it's really important that they answer that.
Absolutely. They got to get the home crowd out of it. Like you said, they are in it right now. And this defense is still a damn good defense. Let's see if they can do anything. 3 wide. Allen shotgun looking to pass. Over the left side, gets it to Cook, who's going to get a first down into Ravens territory. And who's there to tackle him? Roquan Smith, baby. Roquan Smith.
Let me know when you see it pan out of the replay. I got ahead of you somehow.
Okay.
Or maybe you fast forward all the way.
Let's see. I'll fast forward. Okay, he's getting helped up and up. Wait, up.
And up. Okay, so I'm just like 2 seconds behind you.
Okay. I'll pause it and I'll let you know. I'm just going to say something, and as soon as you see that, something that I say, just tell me.
Okay.
Hands the water. Hands the water.
Hands the water.
All right, there we go. We're synced up.
There
I
we
love
go.
it.
Let's go, baby. Connor McGovern is walking over to the sideline. That would be a huge loss if he can't go.
We've seen a lot of linemen go down these first few weeks in the NFL. Namely, like the Rams are missing a lot of guys. The Bears just lost Tevin Jenkins today's game. The Bills, there's just offensive linemen going
The Broncos
down.
and the Jets were without their right tackles.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah,
shit.
Mike McGlinchey was out.
Oh, wasn't he out last week too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I thought I remembered seeing that. In the shotgun, Allen hands it off. Cook up the middle, trying to recreate what Derrick Henry did. Big hit, Roquan.
Damn. That's a huge hit by Roquan Smith. And I'm really impressed with Buffalo's ability to get to the second level against this rushing team. They're giving up 50 rushing yards per game. Look, right here, getting to that second level where the linebackers are at. Mm-hmm. At least the offensive line's getting a good enough push where they're picking up 4 yards, 5 yards at a chunk.
Yeah, and this is one of the better defensive lines in the league. Allen rolling right, looking to pass, going deep right side, out of bounds.
Out of bounds, brings up a 3rd and 6. What do you think Buffalo does here?
I think it's another pass to Kincaid or to Dawson Knox, one of their tight ends. I think this is who Josh Allen is trusting. I feel like right now in this game. Let's see if he gets to one of these guys for a completion.
All right.
In a shotgun, Allen, Roquan Smith just staring him down.
Uh-oh.
Back to pass, right side, and it's going to be Kincaid. There we go. First down.
He's going to have a big game tonight, man.
You said more than 25 yards you bet it on?
Yeah, it was Kincaid, 25 yards. He's got 18 already.
Oh, one more pass, and you're golden.
Yeah, and I had Shakir to have 4 receptions. He's got 1. So Shakir and Kincaid are my 2 guys I'm looking at.
Is there anything else, or is that the parlay, just those 2 guys?
Josh Allen, rushing touchdown.
Oh, okay. That's almost automatic.
I hope so.
In the shotgun, Allen back to pass, 3 wide, looking a little bit of pressure, moves out of the way, and there might be a holding pass here or a holding call here.
It looks like it by the lack of desire from Allen.
Yeah. He's like, no thanks. He's like, I'm not putting any effort into this one. Alan Eck. It is a holding on Brown, number 79 of the Bills. On Van Noy, it looks like. Yeah. Oh, Van Noy had him. That was
a bullshit call.
Yeah, he let go of him like extremely fast.
That was very that was a home call.
Yeah. First and 20 now, back to about the 43-yard line of the Ravens. Allen making a change, calling some guy out. Back to pass in the pocket right side.
Wow.
And is that
Mac Hollins?
Mac Hollins, the guy who doesn't wear shoes.
Yeah, really?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
That guy doesn't wear shoes if he doesn't need to, he said. I remember seeing like a Instagram, like a reel or something, and he doesn't wear shoes unless he absolutely needs to. In this case, obviously he has to because he's on the field, but if he doesn't have to wear shoes, he won't.
It grounds you, not wearing shoes.
Quite literally grounds you. 2nd and 14, 4 wide, 1 running back. Allen making an adjustment. Motion left side. Snap. Looking to pass over the middle. Quick run to Shakur. There we go. That one goes for about 7-8 yards.
Shakira. Ooh, baby, when you talk like that,
you're man. Yeah, now shake your ass.
You never doing that body.
What the fuck is Kyle doing? 3rd and 7 coming up. Oh no, Shakur's on the ground.
Oh, fuck me.
No.
Of course he is.
So they're going to take an injury timeout here. God damn it. Kyle, what are you going to do? What do they do if
nothing.
Like, do they not do anything?
No. They just take your money.
No way.
I swear.
It's got to be before the game, huh?
Yeah, but if you get hurt in the game.
That's butt cheeks, dude.
Oh my God, dude. Say it ain't so.
What happened?
Shakur.
Shakura.
Shakur. I was trying to spell his name. Shakir.
Correct.
Everyone's losing their mind right now.
Does the injury
get the hell up,
bad?
Man down?
Not sure yet, Angel. I honestly didn't even really get a good look at what it was. It just cut to him on the ground and some personnel right next to him. So I don't know how bad it is, but we'll see.
Yeah, I didn't see. I mean, he didn't look like he was in a ton of pain. It could be a leg cramp. It's kind of early for a cramp, but
maybe a sprain or something. But you're right. He wasn't like clutching on the ground, like head on the ground or anything. He was just kind of like sitting on his ass and just like, yeah, it hurts here to the personnel there.
Yeah.
Got your ass, bitch.
Did you get it?
I think so. God, I hope so. That's an annoying little gnat.
Love this Johnny Cash music they got in the background of this. I might watch this show just because of that.
I won't. I won't watch it. I'm not going to lie to the people.
Come on, it looks so dramatic.
I'm not going to lie, Kyle, okay? I'm not going to lie to our fans, to our supporters, and say I'm going to watch that show. Because then...
Yeah, you do. You lie all the time when you pick the Bears.
Because then they're going to come on to the live streams and be like, hey, Rick, you said you're going to watch this show. Did you watch the first episode? And then I got to make some story up about why I didn't watch it. Okay? That's a lot for me. That's anxiety.
At least you're being honest that you're not going to lie.
That's right. That's right.
Is it good news that Shakur is already off the field? That
Is it? Oh, he is. Yeah, he's already off. Yeah.
is that good news?
Yep, he's still
Hey,
on the bench.
Looks like he's getting new shoes, maybe.
He's like, I just ran out of my shoes. That's all.
Come on, Shakur.
Come on, Shakura.
What's going on?
I don't know.
Now Connor McGovern. Now the refs taking him out. He needs to ask the ref if it's okay to come in. What?
Yeah, I guess he was the one that got. Was he the one that was running off a while ago?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess they need more clarification from the medical staff or what?
Yeah. He went in the medical tent. He talked to the neurotrauma consultant and he was screened for a head injury. So that's why he went back into the game, but it looks like they're maybe wanting some more testing.
Thanks, Melissa.
Well, sorry, some of our listeners can't hear Melissa.
Yeah, they can, dude. They through you. 3rd and 7. Shotgun for Josh Allen. And that is 5 wide. Ravens look like they might add some pressure here. Josh Allen rolling right. There's going to be a holding call. And going deep right side.
Oh.
Incomplete.
Through the jump ball, I like
Yeah.
it. I like the aggressiveness.
That's going to come back, though. Or they might just be like, no thanks. Yeah, holding offense. It's like 95% of the times when this happens, when you see that the quarterback's in trouble and a flag comes out, you know it's holding. 95% of the time. The other 5% is like something else that happens, and you're just like, wow, surprised.
You're almost bummed out before the ball even gets thrown.
Yeah, dude.
You're like, this is coming back.
Yeah. It's like no matter what, it's coming back.
Connor McGovern is just like, what the fuck, dude? I'm good to go. Let me in.
I don't know what type of clearance he needs. Like, if he's fine to go, but they did add more rules. 3rd and 17 now on this call. 5 wide. Snap.
Yes.
Allen's going to take it himself. Right side. Oh, he got tripped up all the way to the 30.
See what's... Oh, sick. They're taping him up. That means he's coming back.
There we go. 2 more receptions from him. 7 more yards for Kincaid, right?
Let's go. For Kincaid, I got one with him getting 25 yards and then one with him getting 40 yards. But right now he has 18 already.
Oh.
Look at this field goal. This is a
yarder.
booming field goal.
Tyler Fish going for it. Snap, hold, kick.
It's
good. 50. You good?
I don't believe it.
Good.
He made it. 50-yard field goal is good.
50 yards. Almost as long as Derrick Henry ran for that touchdown.
Love this comment by Embrace the Struggle. The Broncos weren't such donkeys after all. Broncos thumped the Bucs last week, but then the Buccaroonies come out of their slumber and dominate Philly yet again.
Mm-hmm.
And Denver edged New York Jets.
Oh, they edged them.
Let's go.
They edged them hard. Time
Good edge.
to update
the ticker. Because of the kicker.
Tyler Bass. Joey Sly hit a 63-yard field goal earlier. What team is Sly on?
Did you see the Young Ho's game-winning field goal?
I did. We both picked the Falcons in that game, and I was like, I can't believe Kyle and I are about to lose to the Saints. And then they came in because Cousins gonna do shit in that last drive, and I was like, they need at least a few more yards to be like, okay, we're super comfortable kicking this one. And then Young Wei Koo just comes in and is like, nope, I got it, and fucking field goal for the win.
Did you pick the Steelers or the
I
Colts?
I picked Steelers. You picked Colts.
So that was one of our disagreements.
Yep, that one.
Did you pick the Panthers too?
I did pick the Panthers.
You went Panthers. And the
That
Panthers-
one. Vikings Packers. I picked Vikings. You picked Packers. We
got
agreed on the
Vikings.
we agreed on the Texans and Jags, and that one was not looking good for a while.
Yeah, well,
was-
I took on my bets. I took
Mhm.
the Jaguars plus 6.5. So I was okay if they lost. I just needed them to not lose by a touchdown, and I was like, I could tell right away. I was like, this is gonna be one of those games
Yeah.
where Jacksonville. I could tell they weren't gonna lose by a field goal.
Well, would they end up losing by 4?
Yeah, 4.
Oh, okay. So you covered that. That's good.
Yeah, I had
And-
everything right besides the Bears. I was like, gosh, well, they ruined my parlay when I picked them, and then they ruined it when I didn't pick them. I'm like, dude, I'm just not gonna bet on Bears games anymore. It's fucking.
You
annoying.
shouldn't, because they're rough. They are rough.
Even like the drive that they got down to the end zone is like a pass interference call, got him
Yep.
down there to the one, and I'm
Yep.
like, I can't watch this.
Yeah.
It's like
That was awesome. That was
you
awesome.
loved it. Oh man, dude, I
fucking
can't
loved
wait
it.
to do our recap. I have
Why?
so much to say
About what? The Broncos?
about the Broncos game.
Yeah.
How we dominated that game. Like the Jets only got their field goal because of a bullshit pass interference call that got him to the 1 yard line, and they still couldn't score. It was such a good game defensively.
Dude, that was 2 drives that the Jets had inside the 2 yard line and couldn't get shit. I was like, this red zone defense for the Broncos is good.
Yeah.
Here's a pass to Zay Flowers. First down, Zay Flowers.
Let's go. Who's they gonna beat them Ravens?
Huh?
You know they say who they? Who's they?
Oh. I was like, what did you...
Who's they
Oh.
say they gonna beat them Ravens?
About damn Raven, goddamn Ravens. So
See, this
first
is-
down.
The Ravens getting the ball out of their hands quick.
Mhm.
Let's see if they give it back to Henry for another 90-yard run.
Oh, it's Lamar this time up the middle, and he gets about 8 yards there.
Like Lamar to pick up 50 on the ground today.
Do you have that as a parlay too?
Yeah, I have a big one that's like $4,500.
Oh my
It
god!
has Derrick Henry scoring, Lamar
Wow.
Jackson, or Josh Allen and Derrick Henry, and then it has Zay Flowers 70 yards. I think he has a big game, and I think Kincaid has a big game, so I just took advantage of it.
Nice.
Put 8
nice.
catches, 70 yards for Flowers.
2nd and 4, Lamar. Back to King Henry, who gets going again. First down, run into Bills territory.
This is gonna be first burp down.
Angel, who did you guys pick for the Commanders game? I had the Commanders, Kai had the Cardinals in that game. And then everything else we agreed
Denver
on.
Broncos.
What?
Denver Broncos.
The Denver Broncos. That's actually a pretty funny
pretty
name.
funny.
Oh, that's good. 1st and 10. Lamar shotgun at the 50-yard line. Motions. Flowers takes a snap. Quick throw to Hill on the right side, and Hill gets a first down.
Is that a late
This-
hit?
Guess not. This Ravens team is moving the ball well. Is that DeMar Hamlin? I think that was DeMar Hamlin. Number 3, right?
No, that what? No, DeMar Hamlin, isn't he 3?
Yeah. So that was him. Yeah. He's trying to take everybody out. He took 2 out. He's trying to take everybody else out.
Oh, it's second in inches.
Oh, I thought it was a first. Henry up the
Uh-oh.
middle. First down. Oh.
He's going. Man, what do him and Saquon have in common? They left shitty teams and now they're doing good.
Yeah, that's true.
They're like unwanted by their shitty team, and now their shitty teams suck and the good teams are better.
Saquon also had a pretty good game. I mean, not a great game, 13.6 points, 84 yards. I think he had a couple catches.
Yeah, it was hard to get him going because the Eagles
Yeah.
were playing from behind the whole game.
Yeah. But still,
Unnecessary roughness on 94.
let's see.
Oh, wow.
Need him in the helmet.
And the ref saw it too.
Yep. Kind of a dick move, to be honest. Just to knee
They don't
somebody
Mitch
like
Must
that.
out there.
That's a dick move, dude. That is a dick
That
move.
is. It's just like, I can tell you're a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't do that and be a good person.
Here we go. Lamar taking it
Wow.
himself in 20. They are in the red zone there after about a gain of 3 yards or so.
I think the Ravens score in this drive. Do you think it's Lamar runs it in?
I hope it's Zay Flowers, to be honest. I need him to score because he's on my fantasy.
What's crazy is like now when you have Derrick Henry running the football so effectively, it's like Lamar can just tuck it himself, and then you forget that he's the leading rusher the last 3 years.
Yeah, that's true.
Uh-oh.
Throw to Hill. Oh, big lane inside the 5-yard line. This is Derrick Henry territory.
Yep, and I had him getting 2 touchdowns.
Derrick Henry? No way.
Yeah.
Tyler Fink is in the chat. Tyler, tough loss today.
I got a member.
I enjoyed it.
Member
Tyler.
in
No,
the
you
chat.
didn't.
Sorry.
Only Football Fam member Tyler Fink in the chat. Tough loss.
All right.
Tough loss.
Hill takes it to the sideline, and Derrick Henry comes in. It could be Derrick Henry or Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, I think they're gonna pass it. Say Flowers. Nope.
That's too predictable. That's a little too predictable. Get him
That is.
outside.
Yeah. Love shouldn't have played. That's what I said. Tyler. And we're not gonna do a recap, but during my recap, I will say that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Love shouldn't have played, but damn, that was a good second half.
It was a really good second half.
Malik Willis wasn't stringing that second half together.
No, but I don't know, man. This is one of the questions I had asked because we had Richard on during the first slate of games stream. And I had asked, I was like, as a Packers fan, do you want Love to start 2 weeks after his injury, right? Because the original timetable was 3 to 6 weeks. And Malik Willis was 2-0. I mean,
it was 3 weeks, technically. Well, it was 3 weeks and some change because they played on Friday.
Yeah,
so
you're right. So about 3 weeks then, yeah. And so I thought it was going to be more in the middle. I thought it was going to be 4 weeks. Regardless, I was like, Malik Willis is 2-0, man. Like, why not have Love sit out another week? It was going to be a tough game regardless against the Vikings because they just punished their opponents. And I get you want to win these division matchups, but it's also week 4. And the Packers, at worst, which is what happened today, we're going to go 2-2 with Malik Willis or with Jordan Love, right? Like, if that was the worst that could happen.
But they might not have felt like they could win this game with Malik Willis. I mean, we had the Vikings number 2 on our power rankings. So I feel like if you got Love saying he's good to go, and they see him in practice. Like, they know how mobile he is and if he's bullshitting or not.
Yeah.
And if he's good to go, and it's a divisional game, and you don't think you can win without him, I don't know.
I get
it.
Yeah.
It's a heavy blitzing defense, and it's a bad recipe for somebody that you don't want to take any hits. But I just don't know how healthy or how good he really felt.
And the thing I brought up was Trevor Lawrence and Joe Burrow from last year. They were two quarterbacks who throughout the season, you could tell there was something up with them. They weren't playing like they usually do. Joe Burrow eventually was out for the year, and Trevor Lawrence struggled throughout the rest of the year, especially the second half, right? So in my head, I was like, well, if I was a Packers fan, I wouldn't want Love to come back because I know we just paid this guy a fortune and he's our quarterback for the future. And he did extremely well last season and he's going to continue to do well. So while I get it's a divisional matchup, again, the Vikings blitzing that much, I wouldn't have been great with that. As a fan, obviously my voice doesn't matter much, but I would have been like, shit, I don't know about that.
It matters to me.
It matters to me. Here we go. Gonna pass.
Yes!
Derrick Henry, touchdown. Henry, number 2. It's not a dump. It's a number 2 touchdown, baby.
Oh,
Tyler, hopefully you guys do get it back in Minnesota later this year. That's going to be a tough one, though. Derrick Henry, second touchdown of the game already. Lamar Jackson with a passing touchdown, and the extra point is good. It's time to update
the
ticker.
Because of the
Derrick
kicker.
Henry. Oh.
Damn codes. 844-698. 844-698.
844-698.
698. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Every time it sends me a confirmation code, I'm like, fuck, I don't have my phone.
Is that for the app or what?
Yeah, I can't log in without a code getting sent to my phone.
The double security.
Derrick Henry with 2 tuds. Damn. 14-3, early lead here.
Yeah. This is
for the Ravens.
Henry is still kryptonite for the Bills. Yep.
That is funny and true. But this seems like it's going to be a close game. I see Buffalo driving down and getting points here. I really do.
Yeah, but they need a touchdown right now. It's second quarter and it's early, but it already feels like it's going to be one of those games for the Bills where if they don't score early enough at all, if they just do field goals for the rest of this half, it is going to be a long, long day for this Bills defense if that happens.
Yeah, they got to at least go like blow for blow at them and try to keep up offensively, and then just hope that their defense can at least get one, because the Ravens started with the football, right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. No. Bill started with the football.
Did they?
Yeah. So the Ravens are going to start in the second half. Yeah.
Yeah. I that's what I meant, not what I said. But yeah, the Ravens are going to start the second half, so that hurts the Bills.
Quick pass left side for about 8 yards there. Good throw and catch by Curtis Samuel there from the Washington Commanders.
Shakir and McGovern back in for the Bills, so
there we go. Now he's back. McGovern's back. He's like, see, I'm good. Oh, Shakir's going out now again. God damn it.
Enjoy that shower, embrace the struggle. Nothing like some personal hygiene. It's been months.
Make sure that water runs through everything, all right? That's the only way you get real clean.
You spread your cheeks in the shower?
Been spraying my cheeks. I love the warm water.
If you don't, you're just like dirty. But if you do, you're dirty.
You're just letting that shit cake up in there.
You're just trusting the process of a sealed area.
2nd and 1 in the shotgun. Josh Allen 4 wide, 1 running back.
Josh is running it.
First, take
Oh,
snap.
good.
Oh, quick throw.
Wow.
No good. No
That
good.
defense was
Wow.
absolutely insane. The run wouldn't have worked. Josh
Wow.
Allen almost couldn't. I mean, the fact that he even got that ball out of his hands was amazing.
Yes.
And then the as soon as he caught it, he had nowhere to go.
Nowhere.
That is just great defense. Look at this. Let's say he would have given it to Cook, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that would have been stopped. That would have been stopped.
Mhm.
That gets stopped. I mean,
Mhm.
that's just unbelievable defense by the Ravens.
Damn, bad decision there by the Bills, and they're going to have to end up punting it. I mean, this defense is just suffocating right now. Here's
Yeah.
the punt. Oh, good punt. All the way to the 15 inside the 20-yard line for the Ravens, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The Ravens have just been going downfield all day so far.
Yeah. And the Ravens, man, they're one of those teams that a lot of people kind of undervalued because of their record.
True. True. Hat on Fire said, did not need a mental picture. Hi, guys. Dude, you don't want us talking about letting the shower water run through your cheeks so it gets nice and
Clean?
and clean?
I feel bad for
Oh,
Whatever.
God. Yeah, we're disgusting.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We
I
are
love it.
sponsored by Kool-Aid.
Richard said, I do. Fuck a dirty booty, LOL.
See? He gets it.
He gets it. Rich
We knew.
gets it.
We knew.
Rich definitely has one of those detachable shower heads
Shower
and gets in there.
Oh, yeah.
He gets in
And
there.
he says that while he's doing it. He's like, fuck a dirty booty.
He throws it on the massage pump jets and then just goes.
All right, that's a little. That's not at that point. We're beyond just cleaning.
Oh no, that's the best type of cleaning. We got Bill checking back in from Red Car Brewery. Thanks for checking in, Bill.
Happy to be on your phone.
Mhm.
I'm on Bill's phone in California. Isn't that crazy? Who would have
It
thought
is.
that one day you and I would be talking football and there would be me in Tennessee, Bill in California, you in Washington, yet we're all here experiencing this game together as one frequency.
I love it. Bill, make sure that brewery pauses to the same time we're at on the stream so that way everybody can keep up with us. You know what? Tell that brewery to turn the Only Football podcast on too.
Put it on the.
Put it
Don't
on.
even ask. Just screen mirror it to their TVs and be like, I don't know what this is.
That's
Hey, these guys are
weird.
kind of funny though, aren't
Yeah.
they? I think we should leave it. Let's take it to a vote.
Let them talk. Let them talk. I'm down. I'm
These
down
guys
for it.
suck. Turn it.
Put Joe Buck back on.
That guy looks like Tim Tebow's brother.
The guy pointing at Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100 yards already on 5 runs. 5 runs. Oh,
Recipe
man.
for success right there.
Hell yeah. 1st and 10 Ravens. Under center, Lamar. Looking at the defense. Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff. He's looking. Going deep left side. And it's going to be
wow.
Isaiah Likely.
Wow.
Great throw.
Great throw by Lamar Jackson, getting between the backer and the safety. Look at this route too by. Yeah, and Collinsworth brings up a good point. Look at the speed clear out is what they call it, because like he's moving the is that a backer? Yeah, Ben Ford. He moves Ben Ford too deep, and then he ends up taking Isaiah Likely into that open space. That's how you use your scars. See, Zay Flower, he's a problem even when he's not the target.
Yeah. Under center, Lamar fakes the handoff, going to pass, going left side again, and this time Andrews drops it.
How do you drop that ball?
This is why they're going with Isaiah Likely now. Mark Andrews washed? People are saying, people are talking.
cooked.
He's cooked. That's
Look
a
at this. This
What
is
is-
the old-fashioned turning your head before you caught the ball.
yeah. Mark Angie just drops that one. Bill said, if the Bills take the lead, I gift 5 memberships. Let's go, Bills.
Let's go, Bills.
Let's go, Bills. And a flag on the play. It's going to be a false start. Number 79, offense. That dude's tricep is huge.
31
Huge.
penalties for the Ravens, most in the league through 3 games, and most through 3
Wow.
games in franchise history.
Wow.
So fair to say, uncharacteristic for a John Harbaugh-led team.
Mm-hmm. Insane.
Drop the ball, jump off sides, take away all that momentum that they had.
And yet still, they're leading the league in yards per game through 3 weeks. Crazy. Back to pass. Lamar looking. Quick one to Derrick Henry to the left side. And he's going to go out of bounds after about 3-4 yards.
Wanted to tackle him at that point. Like, the play
Yeah.
was like clearly over, and he was still like using his hand to shove him.
He's like, no, fuck this guy.
He's like, look, right here, watch. He's like, all right, he's out of bounds, whistle's blowing, and he's like, I want to tackle him, and then he won't let up. I would have flown the flag on that.
Yeah.
You got to have more self-control than that.
Yeah.
If you
the
can't control yourself, you deserve to get a penalty.
Baltimore crowd would agree with you, Kyle, because you heard them going like, oh.
Right.
Liam's about to get us the NFL script for this game. 3rd and 11, Lamar back to pass in the pocket, over the middle, caught.
Yes.
And
Nelson
that
Aguilar.
is Aguilar, not Zay Flowers. What are we doing here? What are we doing?
Not Zay Flowers.
Definitely not Zay Flowers. God damn it. Great catch by Aguilar, too.
Yeah.
Over the middle. Knew he was going to get hit. Great catch.
Lamar Jackson now with 80 passing yards in this first half with passing touchdown. And now they're approaching red zone,
Yeah.
about 25 yards away.
Lamar in the shotgun, 2 wide, 2 running backs, 1 tight end. Takes the snap. And
Oh,
they're
wow.
going to do a draw up the middle. First down. Wow.
It's like Buffalo.
What?
Welcome to playing a real team. This is what Baltimore's been dealing with. You think of their schedule with Dallas, Chiefs, and Bills in 3 of their first 4 weeks, and somehow Buffalo has the opposite luck, plays 3 teams with a combined 1 win, and then they meet each other,
Mhm.
and you see the strength of schedule and how misleading it can be with how the Ravens are playing right now.
Lamar shotgun takes a snap. Going to hand it off. Henry left side. And gets about 5 yards. Big hit there. Oh, the
And
Bills
also-
player unable to get up.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Oof.
and also sometimes it's just your night. I mean, Buffalo had it last week. This just could be the Ravens' night. It's not to say if Baltimore wins this game by 21 points that they're that much better than Buffalo. It's just that it was one of those nights for the Ravens.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, this isn't to take away anything either from the Bills as a team, because Josh Allen is still playing at an MVP caliber so far through 3 weeks. And yes, like you said, the schedule definitely favors him in terms of how well he's playing. But also, we got to look at like some of his cast has kind of let him down. And a lot of these games, at least these first 3 games, you see Josh Allen having to do a lot on his own. And that's the reason he's getting MVP consideration. Now, against this Baltimore defense and team, you're right. Like the strength of schedule has been not in their favor, and that's why they're 1-2. But you called it during the week. One of the better 1-2 teams in the league right now, and I think at this pace, if they continue, they're going to be a quick 2-2 team with the rest of their schedule looking like, you know, they're still playoff contender really at the end of the day.
Yeah, for sure. I'm really excited to see how Josh Allen in Buffalo responds when they get the ball back, because I think most likely Baltimore gets, hopefully they can hold them to 3 and keep it a 2-possession game. But if the Ravens score 21-3, that's when, if you're going to win an award like MVP, you got to be the guy to at least drive down and get a touchdown. Like, you can't
Yes.
fold in these big moments. You
Mhm.
got to get the ball out. And like you said, their playmakers got to do their part. They got to catch
Yeah.
the ball. McGovern back in the game. You were missing Shakir, and the Ravens took advantage of it, but they got those guys back, and they're going to need to move the ball. Now, you don't want to abandon the running game, but it's already a hard defense to run on.
Yep.
But they had success in the very beginning of the game running the football. So you got to kind of keep that in mind when you're, planning on maybe abandoning the running game. It's like, hey, well, it was working for us.
And that was one thing I was noticing too on honestly just their last drive for the Bills is like, oh, it doesn't look like they are having too much confidence in the run game already in like their third series of the game. And as a Bears fan, I know that this is not the right move. Like, you've still got to be able to establish the run one way or the other, because then it leaves your passing game it leaves the defensive linemen ready to pin their ears back and get to the quarterback because they know the run's not going to work. You still got to get something going with Cook there. And I think they can, but like you said, it's very, very much also on like guys like Shakir, Dalton Kincaid to haul in these passes and get to the first down, unlike they've been doing in the second or third series here. And number 9, Rap, not looking good. What were you going to say? Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, nothing. Handoff here
middle.
to Derrick Henry.
Yep. Henry going nowhere, but there's a flag.
No, I was just going to say Rap off the field for the injury, but this is a big penalty for the Ravens and good for Buffalo if this is a holding.
Yeah.
That was a weird holding. Did you see how he did
like,
that?
Holding.
Instead of this, he
Holding.
It's amazing what flipping your arm does. I just had a stroke.
That dude's showing off. You see that ref's arms? He's showing
holding.
off. Let's be real. Holding.
Offense.
Holding right over there.
That's why these refs are working out, because they're like, I'm going to be jacked on. That would be my motivation. I'd be like, I'd be rewatching the game just to see my holding penalties. Like, damn, look at my vein. Look at my vein.
And Hockley isn't the only buff ref out here.
Uh-oh. This
Lamar
looks like
back
a touchdown.
to pass. All day throwing left side. Almost caught. Wow.
Oh.
That would have been a crazy catch. Oh, my God.
That would have been insane.
Aguilar, one-hander.
Oh.
Wow. Saved
You're
an
no
interception.
Odell. Dude, that would have been sick. I almost don't know why he didn't catch it, because the hardest part of the catch he made.
Yeah. I guess
and then he just couldn't reel it in once he got it. Look at Zay Flowers. That's what I was saying. I said this is a touchdown. I felt it.
Wide open.
It could have been. Fuck. Hey, what's up, doggy?
14. Gonna flip it to Hill.
Oh, wow.
Gonna be a first down and more.
That is ridiculous. 3rd and 14. You know they're calling a halfback screen. It's so predictable, yet they pick up 14.
Crazy.
You made
look
me
at look at Cook. He's like, "Are you serious?"
He's like, these bum ass motherfuckers can't get off the field.
He's like, this defense sucks. It's his own team. 1st and 10 under center Lamar. 2 backs, 1 wide receiver, 2 tight end set. Takes a snap. Going to be a toss right side to Henry, and he's going to get about 3 yards on that play.
Hey, Woody. I said, you made me miss my dog, and he came walking in.
Bill said, check my reply to your only football post. I might be an honorary Chicagoan after this. I can't wait to see it, Bill. But I am going to take a quick pee for the D. I will be right back.
Say hi to Woody.
Hi, Woody.
2nd and 7 for the Ravens. Lamar in shotgun. Zay Flowers in motion. Lamar looking to pass, taking a shot to the end zone, wide open, touchdown. Lamar gets his 2nd passing touchdown, and the Baltimore Ravens are going up 21-3. Oh my gosh. And the Bills are getting a taste of their own medicine on prime time, just like last week against the Jags. Look at this. Just kind of runs out here, a little juke, and then uses the speed to get that separation from the linebacker. And it is 21-3. Wow. 10-play, 81-yard drive for the Ravens.
Wow. Who scored? Hill?
Yeah, Hill.
Damn. Insane.
Big drive, dude.
Yeah.
10 plays, 81 yards.
Crafty said Bill's D is ass. You heard that, Bill? Talking about your D, dude.
Bill's D is ass.
First
Where
of all,
do we
Crafty,
even begin with that?
First of all, Crafty, how do you know that?
Bill's D is ass. I've had better.
You're sick. You're sick.
Who? Me?
Crafty.
Oh, okay. It's like, you were thinking it. Yeah, well, you said it.
Yeah, well, you said it. Bill says, looks like I won't have to donate 5 members. You bet on the right horse. We'll keep it at that, Bill. You bet on the right horse.
At least we know that this Buffalo team's going to be throwing it.
Yeah.
It's Broncos time. I like that this commercial. He said, it's Broncos time.
Liam said, don't worry, I scripted this game. But as a Steelers fan, Liam, I thought you'd want the Bills to win. I thought you'd script it for the Bills here.
I'm giving my dog a bone.
Bill said that went a whole different direction.
It did. It did. We've never had that happen.
Yeah, you guys are gross. All you guys are gross. Not you guys are
Not us.
disgusting. Not us.
No, we're
Not
cool.
us. We're awesome. 21-3. It's time to update
the ticker.
the ticker. What were you gonna say, Kyle?
Does Khalil Shakir have a catch on this drive?
Oh yeah, I'm honestly I'm thinking he has 2 or 3 on this drive, easily.
Okay, I like it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling good about this because I think the Bills are going to come back and make this competitive.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping. I really don't want this to be like a blowout. I know I picked the Ravens and they're up, but I didn't think it would be this much.
Yeah, I would hope that the Bills do come back and make it at least a game, because then it's just kind of like, I don't know about you guys, like unless it's your team, unless it's the Broncos, it's the Bears, it's the Giants, like you don't want it to be a blowout because it's kind of boring. But if it was the Bears blowing out the Bills 21-3, fucking sign me
I would
up.
be like, pile it on them.
yeah. But
Let the world know how. Let the world know how good we are. You know.
Exactly. Like, let that offense fucking cook. But yeah, I'm thinking the Bills are like, it's going to be pass heavy this drive. They'll probably sprinkle in a run or two. Might be like some tosses to each side, but definitely pass heavy on this drive here.
This Ravens defense is looking almost as good as Denver's, honestly.
Here we go. Josh Allen over the middle. It
Oh
almost
my
intercepted.
What the hell are you doing? Come on.
Wow.
There's the Josh we know and love.
Yeah. He's iced out. He got the grill on and everything.
Yeah, I love it. I would too.
Oof. Hit him right in the nuts.
I know I'd probably be the only white receiver in NFL history to have an all diamond grill, but I think I'd rock it.
I mean, why not? You got the money for it. Liam said he scripted the game for the Bills, but it can't be too obvious. That's it. You heard it. Bills are coming back. There is Shakur.
Yes.
Catch 3 on the game for about 3 yards.
On the game. Love to see it. Love to see it.
7.5 minutes left in this second quarter. Bills will be kicking off, so the Ravens will be receiving in the third quarter. Third and
Zay
8.
Flowers, a really quiet first half.
Yeah, and honestly, if it stays that way with the defense holding the Bills, I don't think Zay Flowers has any more catches, honestly.
Josh Allen's going to have to be Superman and just take this team on his back and start running the football.
Back to pass, under pressure. Allen is going to get sack
This
launched.
offensive line blows.
Yeah, this is a bad offensive line showing right now. Look at the head coach for the Bills just walking back and forth like, fuck me.
The Bills haven't had one stop on the Ravens, not one. And even if he had time, even if the pocket was clean, there's nobody open downfield. There's nowhere to go with that ball. Why are you running routes offensively that take 4 to 5 seconds? I mean, I understand it's third and longish, but you need to set up some quicker stuff going. I'm not talking about a screen either.
Yeah.
Somewhere in between a screen and a 20-yard downfield route.
Oh, did the ball come out? No, it didn't. I thought
Maybe some curl concepts. Because, I mean, the pass rush is coming. And you're running plays that you see by the time the pass rush is there, the receivers haven't even broke on their routes yet.
Yep.
It's like, what are you supposed to do? You had the lineman, like, give me the ball. Like, if it, did you see that? He was like, Josh, just give me the ball.
And that
trying
was
to get to him. Like, no, what?
Dude, that's illegal touching.
The last play of the game.
And that's that every person had an assignment. That was just two linemen, two of the offensive linemen missed their assignment completely. This is very Bears offensive line-ish right now because they're just missing their assignments. The two guys that came free and sacked Josh Allen just got past their guy, plain and simple, overpowered them. So, but yeah, man, I agree. Like curl routes, I don't know, flats, something needs to happen because they are just doing whatever they want with this offense so far.
I'm going to write a song about how bad the Bills are playing in this game.
Crafty said Bills feasting on the worst teams in the league through 3 weeks is becoming apparent. Yeah. Yep. Just like Kyle said earlier, 100%. That's exactly what's happening. And I don't know, man. They've got to show more than just Josh Allen being an MVP type quarterback in this game. It's got to be an entire team effort because the defense right now does not look good against the Ravens offense, especially against Henry. This needs to be a full team effort after this halftime because I don't think they're going to get anything going the rest of this half.
Yes.
I do need Zay Flowers to get something going, though, because he's only got 2 points. 1 catch,
10 yards. Not good enough.
Not good. No way. I need more, Kyle. I
do too.
More. Here's the thing, like, my kicker outkicked the opponent's kicker. Both of our defenses got a point. My flex, he's got Shakur, 4 points. My tight end outscored his tight end. I just need Zay Flowers to outscore 6.8 points. Like, that's what I need. And I'll have like 8 out of the 10 guys right now outscoring everybody else.
Well, your team's pretty good this year, right?
I mean, I think so. My loss was pretty bad, but that's because, and I mean, it's pretty good. I'll just say that. I'll say it's pretty good. I don't want to go into too much depth, but it's pretty good.
All right, Lamar Jackson starting this drive.
Quick one
29-yard line.
Nowhere to go.
All right, well, there's Buffalo's defense.
Yeah. Rajul Douglas with the tackle for a loss, but there's a flag. Washington. Ineligible player downfield. Penalty decline, second down. It's going to be about 2nd and 12. So I guess there's an offensive lineman downfield-ish.
I don't know. Sometimes you want to decline. Yeah, they declined the penalty.
They did.
I was gonna say sometimes you want to decline it because why give him a free down?
Exactly. 2nd and 12. Lamar shotgun 5 wide, takes a snap, going to take it himself up the middle. Has one blocker,
Wow,
and it looks
too easy.
Yeah, it looks like he's gotten close to a first down. Depends where they spot it. Might be a little bit short, but we'll see.
Yeah,
Kyle-
looks like they're gonna spot it a little bit short.
Kyle knows why I hate the Ravens like I do.
Why? Oh, I thought you were saying that, Bill. Yeah, and you
Yeah,
know why
Bill.
I hate the Ravens like I do.
Here we go. King Henry up the middle, first down. Easy day.
Yeah, that's about as easy as it gets. Derrick Henry, you need one. The problem is when you don't meet you brought this up. When Derrick Henry is hit behind the line of scrimmage, he goes for 1 or 2 yards. When he goes 2-3 yards without contact, he gets 7 or 8.
Yeah.
You just can't let him hit his top speed
Mm-hmm.
because you're not going to bring him down. But if you can stop him at the line of scrimmage before he gets going, you can bring him down. He's a big guy.
1st and 10 under center. Lamar.
Watch
Making
the
an
blitz
adjustment.
coming off the edge here. Watch the corner. Yep.
There it is. And Henry gets about 2 yards.
I would have
3
audibled out of
yards.
that. I would have see that's something if I'm seeing this, Josh Allen's got to see it. He was showing when he did the hard count, he looked like he was going to come in. That's audible that and just have that wide receiver get just like a screen almost. Just throw it straight to him at the snap.
Yep.
Or that's Lamar that needs to make that audible,
Yeah,
not
Lamar.
Josh Allen, sorry.
Jackson in the shotgun. Motions left side for Flowers.
Looks like watch 50, 55. And he's going to
Snap.
drop back into zone.
Looking. Going deep left side. And that is number
Josh
7.
Bateman.
Bateman with a huge catch. Doesn't
Damn.
matter. It's not Zay Flowers.
Yeah, and you're seeing one of the issues Buffalo has is that they have to run these zone concepts because they don't have good enough corners to run man and bring extra brushers. So they run this zone, and look how much space he has. There's way too much space
Yep.
right here. Look at that. He
Yep.
just sits down in that soft spot, and the Ravens are just cooking them.
There's nothing the safety could do because you got to get Zay Flowers there on the deep threat. And Henry gets about 3 yards, and there's a flag.
Uh-oh. If I'm not mistaken, Rick, that's a
That might be a holding.
that might be a holding.
a holding on the.
Dude, all I'm going to say is since I got my tattoos, we're undefeated.
Kyle and the Broncos 2-0 since the tattoos.
And Alex Singleton went down with an injury, so guess who the 2 players that stepped up for the Broncos were?
A
Cody
guy who's-
Barton
Damn it.
and Justin Strnad.
Nice.
And they played lights out, dude. Like they
Did
played
they?
so good. Yeah.
And
I
this
just
is.
can't
I was
believe
gonna say,
it.
and
I'm
this
in
is
shock.
after so much scrutiny about the Denver defense throughout the offseason or preseason, I should say. So it's good showing for them. Lamar gonna take it himself, left side.
Wow. Ball's on the
Fumble!
ground. Buffalo's got it. Turning
Buffalo
point gap.
ball.
That's a turning point for the game. Turning point for the game.
Wow.
Now, does he still get the rushing yards if he fumbles? Do we ever get a conclusive answer on that?
I believe he does. I believe
he does too.
Now, is this for betting or is this for fantasy?
Both. I mean, if he gets the yards for betting, he gets the yards for fantasy, he gets the yards for the stats. Like it's all the same.
It's just for fantasy, I know, because a fumble, especially a lost fumble, is negative points. So I feel like at that point it doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's why
yeah,
I thought.
that part. I'm just curious if the yards count though.
They have to. Like, regardless, it's a fumble, but like they can't just negate yards because you fumbled the ball. So I think that it still goes to the stat line for sure.
Yeah, I had Lamar getting 50 rushing yards in the game, and he has 26 right now. But
Oh,
I had Josh Allen getting 2 passing touchdowns and 225 yards. He's got 40 passing yards. So unless he's about to, have a big second half, like this
Yeah.
whole thing's cooked.
yeah. Get it? Cooked?
Yeah, I did that on purpose.
Cooked. So Lamar fumbled.
Lamar has a grill.
Lamar also has a grill on. This whole Ravens team is just iced out tonight.
I want a
love it.
grill.
I think we
I'm
should
going to
get
look
only
up how
football
much a grill
grills.
is. I'm
We
going to
gotta
look it up really
only
quick.
football grills. So you
Grill.
could be like, yeah, let's go. Only football up in this bitch.
How to
And
purchase a mouth grill. What would look cool? Do you think diamonds
no, I'm thinking
or gold?
I'm thinking like yes
Put
and no.
put in the chat what kind of custom grill you guys think I should get. I'm on a website right now called blingcartel.com.
Should it be iced out or should it be
Ooh.
gold? All gold everything.
I might be able to afford one of these.
How much are they?
They range from like 160 to 3. I think if I'm doing it, I'm gonna spend like $300. I want it to be like not shitty if it's gonna be in my mouth. You know what I mean? I don't want to have like some
That's
cheap
true.
metals in my mouth. It needs to be gold plated at least. It doesn't have to be. I mean, I can't afford like, What about the Vampire Fang one? Would that be cool? No. Okay.
Honestly, it'd be great for the pod, so do it.
How do I
feel
know
like-
what size to get though?
And it would be good for spooky season, October. Getting the fangs, fucking iced out. That'd be great.
What if I just got the 2 teeth instead of like the whole grill? Just like a couple, like I don't know. I want it to look cool.
Oh god, please do, please do. That'd be great.
Where do people go to buy grills though? You don't go to the mall for that. Like, where do you go?
No. I think you got to go to like a specialized jeweler.
Do I have to go to a dentist?
I don't know. It depends on the dentist. I feel like a lot of dentists might be able to do that. I don't know. Johnny Dang is the only way to go. Ask all the rappers, all gold. So Ginger says Johnny Dang and all gold, Kyle.
I can't ask the rappers. They don't. We don't have an open line of communication, Ginger. I can't
You
just hit up
don't?
Lil Wayne.
You don't have an open line with Lil Wayne
No.
or ASAP?
ASAP, I used to, but he got weird ever since. I don't want to talk about it on here because it's some low key stuff. But my middleman got fucked, and I just wasn't cool with it.
Kyle went on a whole thing. He's like, I got to make this sound legit right here.
What about a sterling silver cat boat anchor just right here with the one tooth?
Don't you dare.
Just so like when I smile it dings, but not like the
Don't you
whole thing, just
dare.
one tooth.
Don't you dare. Ginger, get him in touch with all your rapper friends, and then we'll have an only football grill off. Who's got the better grill? Me
We
or
are
Kyle?
going to start a GoFundMe for a grill.
Yeah, if you guys could just
Help
drop
Kyle
10K,
get a grill.
if you guys could just drop 10K, that'd be great. Alan back to pass, gonna take it
Yes.
himself.
I told
And
you he's gonna
gonna be
need to
short.
be Superman. He's gonna need to do the Josh Allen thing. Look, they are so lucky Lamar fumbled that ball. This game could have been a 21-point game, but now you drive down, you score some points, and guess what? It's 10-21, and you're feeling good about yourself. Your defense gets a stop to start the second half. You get a touchdown, and it's 17-21 like that. But
Yep.
you got to have this moment where Josh Allen takes over the game, and 42 yards passing is not going to cut it. I'm looking for Shakur. I'm looking for Kincaid. And most of all, Allen to start running the football.
3rd and 2 in the shotgun. 4 wide, 1 running back. Allen back to pass. Looking over the middle. Incomplete to Shakur.
You got to go for this. You got to go for it.
Absolutely. You still got all 3 timeouts. Why
You got
not?
to keep the offense on the field. Yes,
Ginger
I
said
think
with-
this is the right call.
With your Miami connections, I thought you gave Rick Ross a handy for sure.
You think Rick Ross is the guy's a millionaire? You think like it's like the question like would you ask the D for $1 million? It's like, okay, first of all, if somebody had $1 million to spend on that, They could probably find someone better at it than me.
Yeah, but they
I-
want you, Kyle. Rick Ross wants a hand job from you.
Rick Ross does not want.
Rick Ross is like this with Diddy, so you know he's into some weird shit.
Yes, and that is entirely my point of why I'm a bad candidate.
Exactly. You're the best candidate, dude.
First off,
Nobody knows how to jerk off a penis better than men. Let's be real. That's facts.
yeah, but the problem with that is everyone's different. So like, it's like everyone has a different like thing.
A wrist
So it's
motion?
not the same, and you can tell when you're with somebody and they start doing it, and you're just like, yeah, that's not it.
All of this to say, Jinja, is that Kyle has given him a handful of handies. It's just he doesn't want to say it on the pod.
Hey, the left hand doesn't count.
Oh, it's a ghost. Got it. Oh, come on.
You got to sit on your hand so it falls asleep. Have you ever heard that? So it feels like it's someone else.
I think what is that? Chappelle said that?
Chappelle, Dave Chappelle.
Oh, it's a good one.
Sunday Night
A
Football
minute.
is just different.
It just hits different. It just
Buffalo is
different.
6 for 6 on fourth downs, tied for first in the NFL. Let's see if they can go 7 for 7. Feels like the game's on the line. Timeout.
Timeout Ravens. Not the right personnel out there.
Not the right personnel.
John Harbaugh yelling. He's like, what the fuck? He's yelling at his guy. I'm not sure why. There's a flag now. Wow. Delay of game on the Ravens. And the Bills get a first down.
I knew that was a penalty.
Wow. So it's not a back-to-back timeout. It is a delay of game because of that. Wow.
He wants Kyle to shave that carrot.
That's because Rick Ross has horse teeth. He's trying to get that
What the
carrot.
hell? First and 10, automatic first down. That's pretty. I guess they got it, right?
Yeah, they got the first down, technically. All right, Josh Allen.
Characteristic.
Shotgun, 4 wide, looking to pass in the pocket, going deep left side.
Well, Pet, what?
That's interference.
Locked up on him.
What? Is that not an interference call? Did he stop? What the
You know what? Let's just put it behind us because it's second and
That's
10
crazy. Yeah.
and the clock is stopped. At least it happened on first down and not third down.
Because it's 4th and 3 and 2nd and 10. Allen getting a playoff. 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers in the shotgun. Back to pass. Looking in the pocket, going deep
Taking a
left side
shot,
again.
Oh, he dropped it.
Dropped. Oh no, dropped. Who was that? Keon
Keon
Coleman.
What a
Oh.
up.
Oh no, Keon.
All
What a
that
good
playing
move.
dumb in the press conference, and you can't even come down with this.
Oh no.
Look at this.
That was it. Why'd he jump?
Allen, man, he threw a perfect ball. You're ruining his MVP season.
That could not have been a more perfect thrown ball down the sideline on the left side. 3rd and 10 now instead. Damn.
What's up, Bill?
Oh. Ravens just got away with that one. Allen back to pass, looking in the pocket under pressure. Got to roll right, and going deep right side out of bounds.
Damn, he's got an arm on him, doesn't he?
He does. Wow. We got a Ravens fan celebrating right next to a Bills fan. I love it.
Coleman slams his helmet down. Good. Be mad about that.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
That would have been such a big play for Buffalo. That would have put him right back in this game, dude.
It would have, absolutely,
Now-
because then you're looking at like first and goal at that point.
Here's what Buffalo's thinking right now. If we can pin him deep on the 1 yard line, we have 3 timeouts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So-
Mark needs to make a great punt here. Going to the
Let's
left
see what
side of the
happens.
sideline.
There it is. What are you doing?
Oh, no!
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Was that Mac Hollins?
Why is he doing that?
Oh.
Why did he do that?
Now
The
they're gonna
ball,
start at
that
the
was
20.
perfect. You couldn't have asked for a better punt, and he had all the time in the world, and he just didn't go after the ball.
Oh my god. That was
Oh my God.
not good. Whoever that was, number 13, I think that was Mac Hollins. That was not a good job on coverage there. Crafty, did you two get into a post-stream argument today over whose win was better? Oh, it's the Bears win. The Bears win was the better win.
I wrote a song about the first half of this game.
Let's do it.
How's my audio? Can you hear this?
Yes.
All right. I called this song "The Bills Suck." Bills can't beat teams that aren't that bad. Can they come back, or will it end sad? Henry is running and looking like a king. Lamar might actually get a ring, yeah. Bills can't beat teams that aren't that bad.
That bad.
Bills can't beat teams that aren't that bad.
That bad. That bad. That bad.
Henry's running, looking like a king.
Like a king with a crown.
Lamar might get a ring.
Ring, 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 ring.
'Cause the Bills can't beat teams that aren't that bad.
That bad, that bad, that bad.
Can they come back, or will it be sad?
Will it be sad?
Henry's looking like a king, and Lamar might get a ring.
Ring,
But
ring.
the Bills can't beat teams that aren't bad.
Woo! Nice. Nice.
Thank you.
Nice. Love it. I love it. It makes me sad. Is that Hootie? It's Hootie plus a blowfish or a handy fish, whichever one you want to go. Oh, that was good. Bill's like, had to pause the stream. Someone was talking to me. What did I walk into? Oh, you walked into some
man.
entertainment. You walked.
That's
into
what
some
we do here
entertainment.
on Only Football.
That is what we do here. I'm gonna take a quick pee for the D. I'll be right back.
All right. 28 seconds, and it looks like that'll be the last run, and they'll take it into halftime. 87-yard run, got it started for the Ravens, and man, they have really capitalized on that momentum and not given it back to Buffalo. Ginger, I just threw up like 15 hearts. Fangirl right now. Rick with the ad libs. More entertainment than the Bills' performance. Oh, they're interviewing Sean right now. Hurting ourselves with penalties. How do you limit Lamar and Derrick Henry? We got to settle in and do our jobs. Very basic answers. But man, Derrick Henry has set the Ravens record. What record is that? Derrick Henry sets Ravens record? What is the record? I'm going to look it up really quick. I can't use that tab. That's my grill. Actually, let's raid some people. Let's raid some people. Ravens, Bills, live stream. Let's see. Filters, live. Got to be live to get the raid. All right. Let's see. This guy's got 846 people watching. Bad candidate. Here's 187 people from Sports Hub Radio. It's subscriber mode only, so we won't raid them. 732 watching. Let's see. Subscribers only mode. Dude, these people got to turn off subscribers only mode. It's so lame. Can't even raid people. Oh, Bill can't join the raid. Bill can't join the raid, but we can still do it, guys. Let me just keep looking. I'm trying to find the right one. If you guys find a channel that you think we should raid, let us know. We'll raid it. See? There's so many fake videos out there. This guy's subscriber only mode. Here we go. Preston Smith. Oh, let's do this guy. He has nobody watching. He literally has nobody. Here we go. I put the link in. All right. 1, 2. Wait, I'm going to give you guys like 10 seconds. Yes. Thank you, Crafty. Crafty's already in there. Crafty's already in there. Raid. Jinja. What happened to this guy? As soon as we raided him, his camera went off. Oh my gosh. We have the worst luck with our raids. I'm going to wait for a second, see if he comes back. Liam! Oh my God. The dude's sneezing. Okay. I love that you guys are in here raiding this guy, but this guy's literally, as soon as we raided him, he turned his camera off and he's sneezing. I'm like, look at him. He noticed it. Look at his live chat. There you go. Rick, I sent you the link.
Okay.
On Facebook.
Okay, perfect. Let me do this goddamn motherfucking goddamn.
He had nobody watching.
Really?
Just him by himself.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Dude, even when he noticed he's raided, he's not talking.
Only football pod raid.
Can't stop Lamar.
Can't stop Lamar. Yeah, why'd he leave? That's weird.
Yeah.
He's like, I picked the Ravens to win this game. Any others, Kyle?
Yeah, we have Liam who found somebody.
Nice. Put the link in here, Liam.
Put it in.
Oh, put it in. You're crazy, dude. You're crazy.
Hold on, I got one with Hey, this is my boy.
What is it?
Darwin. I did an interview with him. Here.
Oh, nice.
Guys, I want full participation here. Please, guys. Please raid this guy.
Don't
Rick,
tell
I
me what to
sent you
do.
the link.
Don't tell me what to do.
Okay, you don't have to.
All right, let's see.
Ready?
Hold on. I got to get the Only Football Podcast one ready too. All right. Hold on. I'll let you know when I'm ready. Only
All right.
Football.
Oh, Crafty and Bill
Podcast
already did it.
Raid. Let's do
Bill
it.
did it.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Nice.
Let's see
Let's
if
do
you
it,
noticed it.
everybody. Remember to like the video too. Deep balls, he said. He's the one you gave the interview to, right? That he was for the Ravens.
Yeah,
You gave him the hard questions to start with.
I did.
You're like, so the Ravens suck and they're never going to win a Super Bowl. What comments do you have?
Oh, awesome. I'm glad somebody got rated.
Yeah.
Let's try to
Awesome.
find one more.
All right. I am ready when you are. If you want, whenever you're ready, send me the link and I will be in that. I will be in that. Again, guys, make sure to like that link. Make that guy's day.
Yes. Did you know the law in Colorado, if somebody breaks into your house, you have the right to kill them? You know what the law's called? Make my day. That's the
No
law.
way.
It's
No
called
way.
Make My Day. I swear, that's what Colorado's named that law. Make My Day. I fucking
that's
love
a
it.
great
It's so
name.
hard.
That's a great name.
All right, where's the
There's no
the link?
From who?
Oh, I thought you said you found one more. We're gonna make this guy's day. That's what made me think of it.
No, I think because
You didn't
I
say
thought
it.
Liam had one.
Okay, I found one more. This is good because this guy's got like 100 people, which is like good for us because we can get some of their fans.
Yeah, that'd be great.
But it's
All
not
right.
too much where our chat won't be seen.
True.
All right, it's you on
Okay.
Facebook.
Open link, a new tab. Okay. And then
I'm gonna. Should I put $10 on the Bills to win?
Yes. Yes. Wait, is this official Jaguar Gator 9? That's who it is?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Okay, cool. Get
Love
rid
it.
of that.
See you, Crafty. See you, Crafty. I see you, Crafty.
Here we go. I see you, Crafty.
Yes! Woo!
Did he say anything? Has he noticed?
Yeah, he said Only Football Podcast. He's like shouting out our name too.
Nice.
Let's
Every
go.
single day, he said.
What's up, Kevin? Make a friend. Maybe he'll come check us out.
Nice. Make sure to hit that like.
Hit that like
Hit
button.
that
Subscribe.
like. Subscribe. Talk to him about letting the water run through his cheeks.
I like
Alright,
this guy. He's
guys.
got good vibes.
Yeah, he does. He's really into it too. I like it.
Like all the helmets in the background. Do you hear a band playing?
Yeah.
It's kind of
Yeah, it's coming from
annoying.
his stream. It
Huh.
is a little annoying, I will say.
It's a little loud. Oh, I'm glad it's over.
Yeah. I think he does that. I think he does that when he gets raided or when he gets a lot of people in the stream or something. I don't know.
Oh, maybe that's
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, he said he is in a band, so that's his own music, I guess.
Oh, okay, nice.
It's still a time and a place.
Only has 28 people watching Andy Chang. Andy Chang for the win. So Liam's saying Andy Chang. Andy Chang for the win. All right.
We got
this-
Liam in the chat.
Liam Pesce in the chat. We got both Liams in the chat right now.
Liam. All right,
Love to
really
see
quick. I'm gonna put $5 on the Bills to win.
All right. I doubt it. But okay.
What do you mean you doubt it?
Dude, don't make fun of me. All
What?
right? Stop making fun of me, dude. All you do, Kyle, is make fun of me when I say your bets when you're not gonna bet.
That's the difference of quality between my cameras.
I didn't see it.
Oh, wow. Rick doesn't even pay attention.
Dude, I'm looking for another one to raid.
Let's go.
Liam
find
said
one?
I did. Hold on. I'm gonna send it to you through hot damn Facebook. Oh, hot damn like.
This is
Okay.
my jam. Keep the party into the AM.
Hey, bro, chill out. I'm gonna need you to calm down, Kyle.
All right. Oh, this is the guy?
Yeah.
Oh,
the
hell
Only
yeah.
Football podcast raid. Ready?
Let me know when you send it.
Hold on. Let me put it in here. Paste. All right, guys. There is the link, and let's do it.
Do it.
Oh, he just left. Of course he did.
No, he came back.
Is he coming back? Oh, I don't have it live. That's why. I'm such a silly bitch.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys. He's reading his comments. Liam. Crafty. Liam. Crafty. Kyle. Rick. Bill.
Let's go. Let's
Let's
go.
go. This is our best raid. Oh wait, we got Jinja coming in.
Mhm.
Crafty.
Thanks for the update. Thanks for the suggestion, Liam. He just burped. I love it.
That's such a loud burp.
Oh, that was a good one. I like that. He hasn't even noticed though yet, right?
He's gonna get to it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, even his chat notices.
Yeah. Raid. Thank you for keeping me laughing. What is
Don't forget
happening?
to like his video.
What the fuck? This guy hasn't noticed one bit. The chat has, but not him. Not delusional Cowboys fan. What's up? Thanks for making it over here. Liam, anyone know a good place to keep cash out of sight? Bury it, wrap it up though. Liam, what's up? What you good? You good? What do you need? What do you need? Not delusional Cowboys fan in here. Ginger saying, "What's up?"
Dude. Oh. What happened to my
What's up?
Oh, there we go. Look at this rug I got. My girlfriend bought it for me.
Ooh. Lamar shotgun takes a snap. We are back, third quarter. Lamar's sack. Oh, he gets rid of it. I think that's intentional grounding, though. Probably at the game. Oh, dude, that's awesome. I fucking love it.
Sick, right?
Too many questions, Rick. Yeah, honestly, though. That is sick, though. That is sick.
Intentional grounding is the call.
Mm-hmm. Should have taken the sack.
I might be biased, but I go through all these channels and I'm like, we definitely have the best stream on YouTube.
Not only that, but the best supporters of our
Well,
stream.
that's what makes it the best channel.
That's right. That's right. Oh, we got Bill gifting a membership.
Bill with the
Bill!
membership. Let's go.
Robert Roots gets the membership. Bill, thank you so much.
Hell
Bill. You're the
yeah.
best.
Thank you, Bill.
You are the bomb.
Man, we got memberships flying off the shelf today. And if you haven't done so yet, become a member of the Only Football fam.
Liam said y'all are the best, and Ginger saying the same thing. We appreciate you guys so much for saying that.
Thank you, but I hope those other guys succeed as well.
But not more than us. And don't any of you ever leave us for them. I swear to God, I will find you.
That would be like so sad that you raid somebody and then you're like, what happened to everybody? And then you see them over there one day and you're like, oh.
Your live chat goes from 10 people to just -7. You're like, how?
Oh, I get it. I see what happened.
3rd and 20. Lamar back to pass.
Lamar!
Left side going deep.
Dude, he
dropped.
It looked like he could have caught that.
I think
Flowers.
Oh, Zay Flowers, what are you doing?
Oh,
That's
man.
such
Okay, really quick. Hold on.
Such ass. I think it was leading him out of bounds.
Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, dude, he's got to come down with that ball. I think he just lost focus. I didn't think he thought it was going to be in his belly like that.
Yeah. Liam said, I found y'all on Tom Grassi raid and never went back to Tom. Hell yeah. Appreciate it. Liam.
So Buffalo straight up right now is plus 900. So $10 wins 90.
$10 wins. Ooh, not bad.
I'm going to do 5 to win 45.
Sum it up with your camera?
Yeah, I had to place that.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you knew it or not. All right.
Here we go.
Bills starting off this third quarter.
Let's go.
In pretty good field position, honestly. They're around the 40-ish. They gotta do something here.
Oh,
Make right side.
Oh,
Cook gets free, and I think he just gets back to line of scrimmage.
Eddie Jackson with the...
Oh man, Eddie Jackson, what a great safety. Trash.
You a little salty?
No, I like his success. I hope he continues to succeed because he's had like 2 good seasons in his entire career, and one of them was in 2018. But I mean, he's on a much better team right now anyway with the Ravens. He saw the message. Let's go. He finally saw it. Appreciate it, Liam. Thank you. 2nd and 11. Shotgun. Allen. Back to pass. Looking in the pocket. Left side. Caught. Is that... Who was that? Number 1. I'm not sure who number 1 is. I was thinking of throwing up some
There we go.
Only Football fam gang sign.
Oh, shit. Look at this. Nice. We got a raid.
Let's go. We got an Andy raid. Let's go.
Not Andy Reid. Andy raid.
Andy Chang raid. Let's go. Thank you, Chang. Thanks for sending your guys over.
Hell yeah. Thank you guys for being in here. 3rd and 5. Josh Allen just put in a $5 bet for the Bills to win. Here we go. 3rd and 5. Allen looking. He's got time. Pressure running. Rolling out. Can he get something? Throwing it downfield. Wide open. Shakir.
Oh, my God.
Down to the 2. What?
Oh, inside the 5.
Gosh,
inside the 5. Oh,
wow.
my God.
Oh.
Raiders with the pressure, but Allen gets enough time to get it down to Shakur. Wow.
What a play. And Allen with the eyes downfield with his life, running for his life, and still has the arm strength to launch that. And now they're set up 1st and goal. Best part of that play, no penalties.
Yeah.
Oh, can he get the edge? He's trying. Touchdown, Bills. Johnson
touchdown.
With the rushing touchdown.
Johnson with the touchdown.
Woo.
Wow.
Rick, let me know when the foot hits the ball on the extra point. But what a drive from Buffalo.
Great drive there. Great job by Josh Allen there on that pressure and still able to get it downfield.
Wow.
When the foot hits the ball.
On the extra point.
Okay. Let's see. Snap and kick.
Got it.
There we go.
All right.
Wow. Buffalo.
Wow.
Just like that. Just like that. Gets back into it here.
And that was dude, that was exactly what Buffalo needed. Their defense got off the field. They scored right away.
Yep.
And all of a sudden, I mean, maybe I just needed to place that bet in Buffalo would start winning. Maybe that's what it was. What do you think?
I think it was. So, Kyle, if the Bills win because you put that bet in, I mean, it is kind of your fault that the Ravens lose.
That's okay.
Bill said the raids brought the Bills good luck. That's what it was. And Bill said,
no, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. It was Bill. It was William.
It was Billiam.
William.
Billiam. More like Bill Yums. Dude, you're weird.
I like the name Bill. I think I'm going to name my future next kid Bill.
Just Bill or William?
Just Bill, but his middle name will be William.
His first name is Billiam William Kitzman.
Bill William Kitzman.
Oh, so your nickname is Bill? No.
Oh,
my first name's Bill, and my middle name is William.
Josh Allen, 0 passing touchdowns. How many does he end this game with?
Passing
touchdowns.
I'm gonna go 3. No, that's too many. I'm gonna go 2. And Bill with another membership. This one goes to Mr. Noodle. Is the name
Mr. Noodle?
Mr. Noodle.
Welcome to the Only Football Fam. Happy to have you, Bill. Thanks for gifting the membership.
Thank you, Bill.
Wow.
Appreciate it. Bill is the best.
That one throw was more than Josh Allen had all of the first half combined.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. They were struggling.
Maybe he get 225 passing yards. I mean, I feel like Buffalo's going to need to get one more big stop. And let's be real. Zay Flowers dropped that ball. That's the only reason they got off the field. So Buffalo's not going to get lucky like that again. They're going to actually have to do something defensively.
Yes, exactly. And they stopped them on the Ravens' last drive, but they need to continue to do that consistently. They need to continue to do this to get Josh Allen and the Bills another shot to win this game. Because they're down 2 scores. They're down 2 touchdowns, a touchdown and extra 2-point conversion, and then a field goal. But you want to get on top here.
Yeah. Man, that was the play of the game, I think, for both teams maybe. I mean, you got that run with Derrick Henry, but that was just such a Josh Allen type play.
It was.
First down for the Ravens.
Trips right. Shotgun. Henry. Here we go.
5-yard gain. When you can run the football for 5 yards on first down, you're not going to have success. You know what I mean?
Especially for this already beat the fuck up Bills defense. Richard said, "Rick, you're the coolest. Sucks that you're a Bears fan." I appreciate it, Rich. Thank you.
Is Rich a Packer fan?
He is. He's a huge Packers fan.
That makes sense.
I swear those plaid hats come out of 1970s Pontiac interiors. Cha-cha. 2nd and 5. Under center, Lamar. Oh, and that's a false start.
False start.
Yep.
That's huge for Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
2nd and 5, you have like 80% chance of picking up the first.
Yeah.
2nd and 10, this
Second
is
and
what
10.
Buffalo needs, man. They need quick takeaways. They
Mhm.
need these 3 and outs from the Ravens, and when they're running it for 5 yards of play, you kind of need some pre-snap penalties, some drops. You know, you need the Ravens to beat themselves, which this has been their problem.
It has.
Closing
It
big
has.
leads. Look at Dallas. They left the door open for Dallas. Buffalo says, why can't we get in that door?
It's going to be Henry up the middle. Is going to lose 2 yards. This is what I'm talking about right here. This is what the Bills need. And you know, you talked about the Ravens not being able to close. In the first 3 weeks, they've given up a ton of points in the second half. And the Bills need to take advantage of that. They need to take advantage of that. And more importantly, their defense, because while the Ravens in the first 3 weeks haven't been able to close, it looks so far that they're going to be able to do this against the Bills defense. But if the Bills defense can continue to do this, Bills have a shot.
Yeah, I think Von Miller gets a sack on this play.
Here we go. Here we go.
Third.
3rd and 11. Shotgun. Takes a snap. Lamar in the in the pocket. Sack. Lunch. Nom. Wow.
Oh, man, that's exactly what Buffalo needed.
Yep.
And now a quick score, 17-21. If you just turn the game on and it's 17-21, you would have no idea what we saw earlier in this game. Buffalo is I think Buffalo's going to get back. They're going to go through that door that the Ravens are going to leave open.
Yep. This is, wow. 2nd and 5, Ginger saying 2nd and 5 to a 3rd and 12, and now a punt. Great job there. Great job there. Bill's being right back. We will be here, Bill. We'll be here for you. What a punt. Great punt.
I was just about to say,
that was close.
this is the kind of moment where you're about to come back into the game, but if you make any mistake like this, that's like a deal breaker. That's a deal breaker. My God.
Is it just me, Kyle, or does every time they show a muffed punt, it always hits the face mask or the helmet? Every single time it feels like
a lot of the times.
Yeah,
a lot of the times it does.
Like, that's the biggest reason, and it almost happened there, like you said, but luckily he's able to recover it, and the Bills are going to start from their own 20.
Man, does Buffalo drive down and score?
I think the momentum's on their side. I think they do. I really do think they get a score here.
I think so too. And hopefully, let's see, I need Lamar to have 60 more passing yards. That'll happen. Zay Flowers to have 30 yards. Lamar Jackson to run for 14 more. No, 24 more. I feel like that'll happen too. Josh Allen, 2 passing touchdowns, 225 yards, and Lamar to score. Those could all happen, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
Lamar to score.
I got hopes for you, Kyle. I think you're going to get it.
That one's 2,900. I will get a grill if this hits.
Let's go. Kyle's going to get a grill if this hits. I love it. I love to see it.
It's all for the channel.
All for the channel. All for the content for you guys.
Because wouldn't our content be better if I had a grill on? Like, wouldn't that just be like if you're a stranger and you just click on it and it's like, does that guy have a grill? What? Yeah, he won a football bet and bought a grill.
Does that guy got a grill and is talking like this the whole entire stream?
Smile for me, babe. Oh yeah, you're right. I might have to just get the one tooth.
Yeah,
or just the fangs.
Who did you mail your plate to?
Nobody won. We didn't auction it.
Nobody wanted it. They're like, no, I'm good.
No, we were gonna auction it, and there was a lot of people that had messaged me. And they're like, "What happened to the auction?" I was really pumped up about it. I had so many messages for the grill. I was like, I got scared and didn't reply to any of them.
He had Bill be like, did anybody win that? One message. And Kyle was like, nope. Oh, shit.
Ginger probably doesn't even know what we're talking about.
Ginger's like, yeah. So anyway, get the grill. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 at the 19 for the Bills on their center, Josh Allen. 2 tight end, 3 tight end, 1 wide receiver, 1 running back. Takes a snap, fakes the handoff. A little bit of pressure, rolling right. Is he going to take it himself? No, he's going to throw it out of bounds.
Oh,
Nothing there for Josh Allen and the Bills.
man. All right. Ravens defensively, the message is probably don't let up, lock in. We understand that Buffalo's got a little momentum going, but we gotta. I mean, Josh Allen almost was sacked on that big play. I
Yeah.
mean, there's the Ravens are still right there, but the Bills just need to find a way to make a few more of those spectacular plays.
Yeah, and I mean, the spectacular plays aside, they got to be more consistent just in general, I think, too. So that way they don't have to rely on those big plays. Josh Allen back to pass in the pocket, going left, deep, caught, Keon Coleman. What a catch. What a catch. He makes up for it.
From Coleman. Yeah, he makes up for it. Kind of.
Yeah. Great.
Good job not pushing off. Just a little, like, not enough to call a push off. That perfect balance. A really good back shoulder from Josh Allen, too. That is just a great throwing catch. You can't defend that.
And great control in his body to stay in bounds on that catch, too. Allen, 12 of 20, 124 yards. Going to hand it off to Cook up the middle. Cook gets about 4 yards on that run.
All right. I feel like Buffalo's moving the ball now.
Feel like we're getting a game, and here's some Keon Coleman basketball highlights from high school.
Wow.
Hey, he gets up, man.
Dunking on these kids.
What do they call it? A man child, a man amongst children. 2nd and 6, handoff.
Wow.
Cook again, first down. The running game, getting back.
Yes. I love that they're sticking with that running game. There's so much time left in this game. It doesn't feel like it, but it's an 11-point game. So if they score, do you think they go for 2 to make it a field goal?
No, only because if they score, that means they've gone down the field and, with these little plays, these first down plays, right? They're doing it consistently. I don't think they go for 2. Like you said, they know they've got more than enough time. They still got a quarter and a half. So I don't think they go for 2. I think they just stick with the extra point.
I think they go for 2.
At the 47, Cook up the middle for about 4 yards. See, Kyle said that they were going to go for 2 there. Instead, they got 4 yards. So,
No, I think they would go for 2 just because I feel like you want to know early in the game.
Yeah.
It's hard to explain, but it's like we don't want to be down 4. We want to either be down 5 and need a touchdown, or because if you don't get it, you need a touchdown anyway. So there's really nothing to lose.
Okay, I could see that. There we go.
Josh Trick Allen. Play!
Oh, football! Ravens recover!
Oh my gosh!
No, Hamilton with the recovery.
Kyle
Ravens
Hamilton.
Ball. Oh my God!
Oh no,
Josh Allen's down.
What happened to this team? Everyone's down. There's a flag on the play. We got a lot to sort out.
No, this comment right here by Richard, Bills did too much. That's exactly what happened. Oh, and it looks like he may have had an open man downfield. Oh, you could tell right away he got hit and it hurt.
But that is after the play, right? Or would that be... Wait, after the play's over. But that doesn't make sense to me because if Josh Allen throws the ball and it's incomplete and he takes that big shot, hold on. Wouldn't the Ravens had to have recovered the ball before the penalty for them to keep possession? So
no, it's not first down for the Bills. It's first down for the
no, I know, but I'm
Ravens.
saying
Oh,
the penalty happened before the recovery.
did it happen before the recovery? I didn't see that.
Yeah, because he threw the ball and then took that hit. So,
Well, it was a fumble, and then he took the hit.
but it wasn't recovered yet.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know the because at that point you get into the details, and I really don't know what the details are. But I could see where you're coming from. The way the ref called it though, it was Ravens ball, first down, 15-yard penalty though. Henry up the middle, 4 yards. Either way, bad play call by the Bills there.
I mean, they could have been a touchdown though, and we would have been like, awesome play call.
Yeah.
I
but
mean,
it
they just
didn't.
got to execute the play better. Like,
Yeah, but and I think it just really came down to what Richard said. Like Bills did way too much there. Like they were already pretty consistent. Bill, I freaking
Super
hate the
chat.
Ravens. Super chat.
I do too.
Yeah, I just think it was I think it was a too much type of play. Here we go. Oh, Henry
no.
gets the outside to the 40, to the 30, to the 28-yard line. Big run by Henry.
Yeah, you can't have that. You can't have Derrick Henry running 21 miles an hour.
Not at all. Thank you again, Bill. Appreciate the super chat. Yeah, that was again, like Henry gets started. If you give him 3-4 yards of him getting started, there's no way you're taking him down. He'll shed
Buffalo
tackles after
needs
3-4
to
yards.
hold them to a field goal here. Keep it a 2-possession game.
Mm-hmm.
If they can hold them to a field goal and score a touchdown, you know what I mean? It's 17-24. Like, they're still in this.
Yeah.
Defense needs the hold here.
Shotgun. Gonna run it up the middle. This time it is that Hill?
Yeah, Hill.
Good run up the middle for about 6 yards there.
Starting to rain.
Oh, yeah, it's coming down. 4:42 left in this third quarter. Ravens doing the best job they can to just keep the clock running, too. Yeah.
I will
just like
say
the Bills.
Josh Allen's used to throwing in bad conditions, so you got that going
yeah.
for him.
Especially in Buffalo. You know that for sure, right? Like they are.
Right.
They fucking throw through monsoons and snowstorms. Hand it off again, left
Yes.
side. Gets them down in the backfield.
You knew
2
that
yards.
play wasn't going anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Smoot brings him down. What a name.
I like to smoot, baby, smoot.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't know the song Shoot?
Smoot?
I like to shoot, baby, shoot. Salt and Pepper?
Mm-mm.
Wow.
I know Salt and Pepper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shoop is like my mom's favorite song.
3rd and 7, Lamar. Quick throw to Hill. Oh, he gets free. Gets out of another tackle. First down inside the 10-yard line. Wow. Bills defense. Nowhere to be found. Nowhere.
Buffalo's got to stand. They have to stand. They can't give up a touchdown.
Mm-mm. I wonder what their red zone defense is. Like, where is it ranked, you know? Great job by Hill. Man, that was a good run. Here we go. Lamar hands it off. No, he's going to take it himself. Touchdown, Lamar Jackson.
Wow.
Right
I had
before,
Lamar getting a rushing touchdown, too.
Before he even crossed the goal line, I knew that was in. Touchdown,
Let's
Ravens.
go.
Wow.
Yeah, you called that right when the play started.
Yeah.
715-819. 715-819.
715-819.
Hell yeah. Good job by the Ravens not letting up and keeping the foot on the gas.
Yes. Something that I wish the Bears kept doing in the fourth quarter.
All right.
That's the one thing I just wish every team would do is like keep scoring. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, don't play this pussy shit where you're like, nah, let's just run the clock out. It's like, no, score the damn ball. You're playing football. You're playing man football. Let's go.
You play to win the game.
You play to win the game.
So everything has hit in the 3,000 one. I just need Kincaid to have 20 yards, Zay Flowers to have 30, Lamar to have 15 more rushing yards, and Josh Allen to throw 2 touchdowns.
Okay, I don't know about the Josh Allen thing. Sorry, Kyle.
Well, they got to come back, right?
That's true. That's true. You can't come back if you were never down. I'm gonna take a quick pee for the knee. I will be right back.
Lose my mind up in here, up in here. This song is called Rick's D for the P. We got Brother T in the chat. What's up, Tyler? I told you the Ravens were going to win this game. Told you. Nobody believed me. I did put $5 on the Bills to come back. I put $5 on the Bills to come back for $50. I feel like it should have been more. I feel like that's not enough. That would have been an incredible comeback. Where did my pick go? That would have been an incredible comeback. This stream changed a lot. Enjoy your membership. Bill bought you a membership. You're a member of the Only Football Podcast because of Bill. And the kick is off. And this one will not be returned. And let's see if Josh Allen's okay. Melissa Stark is reporting after he got hurt. No evaluation. He was frustrated looking at the tablet, and then he slammed it on the ground. Then he got up, and he was trying to loosen up that throwing arm. Threw half a dozen throws, but Josh Allen back in the game. We'll see how much it's really bothering him as the game goes. First down, Josh Allen throwing it. Quick throw, and it's incomplete. Trying to hit Brandon Stevens. Rumor has it you are gay. Kyle has a mangina. Tyler wanted to get the chant going. Kyle has a mangina. It's nice, at least. 2:41 left in the third. Quick touchdown. That's what Buffalo needs. They need to make this an 11-point game. A touchdown and a 2-point conversion. That's what they need. Got him! Dalton Kincaid over the middle of the field. Down to the 45. And I like it. I like it. Josh Allen now with 149 yards. Like the fact that they're moving downfield. Kincaid now with 47 yards. Let's see. Going up tempo here. Another throw to Kincaid, and Kincaid takes it to the 40. And now the Ravens are moving with some urgency here. I would be. Kincaid. I have this one. Yeah, this one. I need Josh Allen to get a touchdown and Zay Flowers to get 40 more yards for $300. And Bill says Kincaid, he's on my fantasy team. Kincaid, that was like one of my top tight ends this year. 2nd and 6. Allen, a back shoulder. Caught. Keon Coleman. That's his second back shoulder. Same exact route. Second drive in a row. And they are moving quick right now. This was a tight squeeze right here. Perfect coverage. And Keon Coleman just perfect throw, perfect catch. Josh Allen, he's got plenty of time to throw, taking a shot to the and he's throwing it away. I felt like he had enough time. That had to be an intended pass because he had a ton of time. Yeah, it was intended. McDermott saying that was holding. That's why there was nobody in that area. Rumor has it. Long Rod in the chat. What's up, Long Rod? Long Road. That's our Long Rod. That would be weird. What's up, Long Road? 2nd and 10. Josh Allen needing a quick score. Clock frozen at 1:08. Need to make it a 2-possession game. Josh Allen looking. He has time. Firing middle of the field. Caught. That's going to be Coleman. That's going to be a gain of 6. Bring up 3rd and 4. And they're still going no huddle. They want to score before this quarter ends. Go into the 4th quarter with an 11-point game. If they can score the touchdown and go for 2, they can make it a 10-point game to start the 4th quarter. Come on. I can see Josh Allen running it in himself here. Here we go. Josh Allen, pressure coming, trying to stiff arm, running for his life, another stiff arm, and then throws it. They're saying he's down at the 30. Ruling on the field is that he's down by contact. Why is the clock running? Oh, because he was down. They're saying he's down. Let's see if he was down, though. If his knee's not down, they could go for it. Let's see. Slow it down right here. Oh, it looks like his knee was down. Damn. That was a huge sack. Fantasy is so frustrating this year. I agree. Rick down there getting a mouth hug as we speak, bastard. Rick down there getting a mouth hug. We see what's on Kyle's long rod. Yeah, I did say that. All right, so it's 4th and 20 because Josh Allen just took a 14-yard sack. So I guess you needed a field goal anyway, so go ahead and kick it. Make it a 2-possession game. Like, either way, you got to make it a 2-possession game. Ideally, it would have been a touchdown and a 2-point conversion and made it a 2-possession game with a field goal and a touchdown. They're going to have to make it a 2-possession game with 2 touchdowns. So they kick the field goal, 13-28. They get a stop on defense, score a touchdown, 2-point conversion. Let's say they do this with 10 minutes left in the 4th quarter. They score. It will be 10 minutes left in the 4th, and it'll be 21-28 after the 2-point conversion. So what Buffalo can't do is come away from this drive with no points, but they're on the 30-yard line. This is a 47-yard field goal, so I think this is an easy way to make this a 2-possession game. But it sucks because Josh Allen throws that ball away. I think they go for it on this 4th and 4, but who knows? Maybe they wouldn't have got it, and it's a blessing in disguise. Am I the only one that's tired of Matthew McConaughey? Yeah, and there's a lot of it. You know what I meant. No, I knew you meant. I knew you. I got let's see. I got the Notebook. This is not my book. I'm going to flip to a random page. She went inside. It had opened with the rest of the shops on Front Street and browsed among the paintings. Must have been from Peyton Manning. Ginger, aw. That's good. It's not my book. I said it's not my book. All right, here's the field goal. Very important. 48-yarder officially. Snap, hold, kick. Oh my God, he missed it bad. He shanked the shit out of that kick. It didn't even have a chance. And that seems like a deal breaker, but we've seen weirder things happen. Either way, defense needs to come up with a stop. Now we're starting to get into interception, needing some special to happen. I'd imagine we're going to get a heavy dose of Derrick Henry to close out this game. And Liam says, bye, y'all. Liam, sorry that your Bills didn't win. Bills are fucked. Yeah. I don't think it's over yet. It's not looking good, but if the Bills get a good play here defensively. Oh, Lamar keeps it himself. And Lamar running it. Wow. Wow. Lamar. How many rushing yards is Lamar? Lamar has 54 rushing yards now. All right. 1st and 10, Lamar under center. Buffalo trying to get back in this game. They're going to pitch it to Derrick Henry. And he's going to take a pretty good hit from Smoot. Not a ton of time. Bills need to get off the field. Bass is ass. Yeah. Henry single-handedly carrying any entertainment value. All right. Come on, Buffalo. 2nd and 7. They're going to pitch it to Henry. And Henry, wow. Wow. Henry down to the 1-yard line. This is a wrap. Wow. Wow. Look at this hole he's running through. Oh, and he cuts back out and basically uses a Buffalo defender to block a Buffalo defender. Oh, Derrick Henry gets popped at the line. Man, 31. So they would be down 21 points. Wait, if they scored, no, it'd be 35. So they would be down 25 points. Yeah, you can't really come back from that. But if they kick a field goal, they would be down 21. 21 is more possible. A touchdown's definitely going to ice the game, but if they can... Oh! Lamar, it was in the end zone. There's a flag on the play. It should have been this is going to be defensive holding, and that's going to be a game-ending penalty. He grabbed his jersey as he ran across. That's going to be 1st down. And we got a comment here. I love how you gave up on updating the ticker. Wait, what? Wait, what's the score? Did I get the score right? It's 20. No, I got it right. No, you got me. You got me. First and goal. What is Buffalo just called a timeout? Oh my gosh. You can't have that. Derrick Henry is going to go down as the best running back in NFL history. Derrick Henry, Adrian Peterson. How is Adrian Peterson not in the Hall of Fame? How Adrian Peterson is like one of the greatest running backs of all time. Derrick Henry. Tyler said chill. Yo, chill. No, I said what I said. You can't run for 2,000 yards every year for 10 years and not. Especially when you consider that he's a vegan. The Derrick Henry, when you think of a vegan, is not what you imagine. That should just destroy. The ball's on the ground. Derrick Henry fumbled it. He's not the greatest ever. It's a touchdown or a touchback. Lamar Jackson says touchdown. The Ravens are saying touchdown. Touchdown. I thought you can't fumble the football forward, but sometimes you can. Sometimes they say you can't fumble the football forward. But then Bo Jackson, the Kyle curse. Bo Jackson, greatest of all time. I could see Bo Jackson. Definitely the greatest of my lifetime. Tyler says Reggie Bush, greatest college running back of all time, but the same thought, Kyle. Fumble forward is okay now. Yeah, I don't understand that. It's like sometimes they roll with it, and then sometimes the ref's like, the ball's going to be put back to the spot of the fumble because a fumble can't result in forward, because then you'd have people purposely just, I guess, fumbling the football forward to gain extra yards. I'm going to look this up. Yeah, unfortunately, players are not allowed to fumble the football forwards in football. The NFL has put several rules in place to stop this from happening. A player can't fumble forward in football. Weird. The Juice. Ravens suck. We all hate the Ravens. Just kidding. That was actually horrible. Killed a bitch and got away with it. He's goated. Who did? Bo Jackson? No. Oh, no. I know. You're thinking of the lawyer that represented the Kardashians, who ran away in a Ford Bronco, white Ford Bronco. O.J. Simpson. O.J. Yes, O.J. Oh, is that his nickname? I didn't know his nickname was the Juice. Oh, look, you learn something new every day. The Juice. Oh my gosh. Derrick Henry, man. King Henry. King Henry. Such a G. I wish Derrick Henry was my team. I've always been such a huge fan of Derrick Henry. I remember his breakout game in 2000, I believe it was 2018. They were playing the Jaguars on Thursday Night Football. And he had that nasty stiff arm and ran for 90. It was like a 99-yard run. Titans Jags on Thursday night, and he had that 99-yard run. And it was like, ever since that play, it's just been amazing. It's like so rare to draft somebody and get that much. I mean, imagine if all your draft picks gave you the value Derrick Henry brought to the Titans for that many years. I'm out. This game is cooked. Gonna finish my drink and head home. And Bill definitely upset with the Bills winning this game. And Kratzy said, "Who wins a knife fight between OJ and Ray Lewis?" I'm gonna go with Ray Lewis. He's got that crazy look in his eye, and OJ's dead, so that doesn't help. Not to say it in a, I don't even like the way that sounded. OJ's dead. I don't like to speak ill of the dead. I wasn't speaking ill. It just sounded bad. Good question, though, Crafty. I'm going to go with Ray Lewis. On God, Crafty. That would be a good one, both in their prime. Josh Allen, and now a drop. Now a drop from Mac Hollins. All right. It's a 25-point game. So it's not even a 3-possession game. The problem with this game for Buffalo is that they've played 3 weak opponents that have a combined 1 win on the season, and this was a measuring stick game for them. And the way they're losing is what's the problem. Josh Allen taking his shot. Oh my gosh. Kincaid dropped it. It should have been picked. It was thrown into double coverage, but somehow it went through the defender's hands and bounced off of Kincaid. Man. See, I mean, this would be one of those historic comebacks for Buffalo if they can just cut into the lead, get a touchdown. Defensively, get a stop. Pressure coming, Josh Allen rolling out of it, trying to keep the play alive, now firing, and incomplete. Man, he has no time. I mean, the ball snapped and he's running for his life. And this is just, might be time to pull Josh Allen out of the game. That was the drive where you needed to score. Eddie Jackson, they're blitzing their safeties. They love blitzing Kyle Hamilton as well. Yeah, they were blitzing both their safeties on that play, Kyle Hamilton and Eddie Jackson. And now they're going to have to punt the ball here, and I don't know if you put Josh Allen back out on the field.
I don't think so. Sorry, that was more of a S for the D there, guys, but this is completely out of hand, huh? 35 to 10.
Buffalo drove all the way down, had a chance to go up to make it 17-28, and it was a really good game. And then Josh Allen ended up taking a 16-yard sack, and then it was 4th and 20 instead of what would have been 4th and 6. So then they had to kick the field goal. Then they missed the field goal, and the Ravens scored. So it was like, it was a 48-yard field goal, and he shanked it. And then the Ravens turned around and scored, and that was a 10-point swing on the scoreboard. And they had a chance to at least kick that field goal and make it 13-28, 2-possession game. and then they
Mhm.
missed the field goal and the Ravens score.
Yeah. So to your point, like, don't even bring Josh Allen in anymore. I mean, there's 11 minutes left in the fourth, but you're down 25 points. You're down 4 scores. I
Yeah.
I don't deny Allen's talent at all, but even he is probably not going to be able to do something like this, pull it off.
Yeah, I feel like for the Ravens, do they bring out their starters?
Yeah, absolutely. I think so too, because this is one of those situations where even if like they start to kind of crawl back and maybe the defense is letting up, a couple scores or whatever, just bring your starters back in, right? Like I know they're probably going to be a little bit cold, but there's no way in 11 minutes your defense, your second guys give up 4 scores. Like I'd be hard pressed to see something like that.
I'm going to say something, and I hate what I'm about to say.
Ravens are a good team.
I don't see how the Ravens don't win the Super Bowl.
Oh no! Oh shit!
I mean,
Did you
they're
guys
like,
also hear that? Did you guys hear that come from Kyle's mouth?
I mean, I'm just looking at the team so they're the team they were last year, but now they have Derrick Henry. And it's just, I don't know, like, it's like when it's all working. But this is the thing with the Ravens. Like, when it's all working, they look like the best team in the NFL. But then at times, all of a sudden, it's like it didn't work. Like when they are in the playoffs or when they, just drop an L for what seems like no reason. So I don't know. It's you see this type of a team, and it's like this team can win the Super Bowl for sure. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind. I mean, Lamar and Derrick Henry. I mean, when you add Derrick Henry to a team that they say, oh, that was the missing piece, it's like sometimes the missing piece is adding L'Jarius Sneed at corner. That can be the missing piece. Derrick Henry is like the greatest running back maybe of all time. And you add him at 30 years old.
No, the thing.
I mean, that's not like a small piece. That's like
No.
a huge piece to a team that was already that good. And it was like, it felt like, okay, it's a new player. How is this going to work? But now here we are week 4. And it's like, it seems like it's starting to work. And now they're really starting to show teams what they're capable of. And it's kind of scary.
And like you said, like adding Derrick Henry is not a small piece. They got rid of J.K. Dobbins, Gus Edwards, like all these guys who last year as a unit were working really well together. But I
don't need them anymore.
Exactly. And that's why, because you're bringing Derrick Henry, you don't need these guys. You got Henry and you got Hill, and those are your guys. The only thing I'm worried about with the Ravens is exactly what happened last year in the playoffs, is when they become now one-dimensional. Now Henry solves that, as you can clearly see in this game, that they will not become one-dimensional because of that. I don't know. I don't know, man. Like, can the Ravens win the Super Bowl? I think they can. I just don't know if like John Harbaugh on the offense will like, oh man, Derrick Henry through one quarter has only gotten 23, 27 yards. Let's just pass the ball now and do everything through Lamar. Is that going to be the same thing that failed you during the playoffs? Are you going to do that exact same thing? There's only one way to find out, and that is when they make the playoffs. But there's always I feel like, doubt in the back of your head.
Well, what happens when they play a team what happens when they play the Broncos in a couple weeks? They're not going to run the football like this. I mean, they're playing.
Exactly.
Yeah. They're playing a defense right now that, as far as like stopping the defense, that's not their bread and butter. I mean, Buffalo is ranked 16th. They're giving up 118 rushing yards. It's going to be a lot worse after this game when the averages work out. But, you're going to end up playing better defenses than Buffalo. And Lamar Jackson, he's got 150 passing yards. That's not like it doesn't wow you.
No.
But this is the thing about football is like when you can run the football the way that they have, you don't need to pass the ball. You really don't. I mean,
Yep.
it's
So
just not a given that the Ravens are going to be able to have this type of a game every
Mhm.
single week. And then
They-
you're going to need Lamar to throw it 30,
Yep.
40 times. And when he does, is Zay Flowers really your only option? Is Isaiah Likely the only tight end that can catch? Is Mark Andrews still got enough in the tank? I mean,
Mhm.
is Nelson Aguilar a solid number 2? These
Mhm.
are all of a sudden going to be questions that we didn't have when they were able to run for 200 yards on the ground.
And that was my point exactly. You made the exact point that I was going to make is like, okay, yes, Lamar threw for only 154 yards, whatever it may be, 2 touchdowns. That's an efficient stat line, right? If you ever saw one. But that's because Derrick Henry, first play of the game, was an 87-yard touchdown run. And they've been able to do that effectively. So they haven't needed to throw the ball. Evidence because Zay Flowers still only has 1 catch and 10 yards on my fantasy squad. I'm not mad about it. No, of course I'm not mad about it. But you're right. Like, will they go up against defenses? Fucking Kyle with the clouds. I love it. But will they? Will the opponents they go up against in the playoffs let up like that as somewhat easy as the Bills have done so far? And it's like, no, these guys are in the playoffs for a reason. The Ravens will be in the playoffs for a reason, but it's not going to be that easy every time. You know, you brought up Denver. We've still got 13 more weeks after this game. The Ravens look good right now after this game, especially in prime time. But when they go up against defenses that aren't necessarily like beat to shit, like the Buffalo defense, how are they going to perform and how will they react? How will they go from, oh man, they're stopping us on the ground, or oh man, they're stopping us through the air, Lamar Jackson can't get shit. Now, is it a Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson game? Now, is that the only thing you got? And like you brought up, Isaiah Likely, Zay Flowers, how will they do when they are pressured? Completely opposite of what the Bills have been able to do. That's a great point.
Derrick Henry set a Ravens record today.
Was that the
But
87-yard run?
I think it was.
Oh,
But it doesn't tell me what it is. It just says Derrick Henry sets Ravens record, but I can't figure out what it is.
maybe Twitter's got the answer. Sorry, X.
Well, that's where I saw it.
Hill
yeah.
just lifted up one of those guys. Good job.
87 yards untouched for a touchdown. It's the longest run in the Ravens' 29-year history. Isn't that
Wow.
crazy? The Ravens have
Yeah.
never. You know what's crazy is I think. Let me see. I think he broke the Titans record against the Jaguars on Thursday night. I was just talking about this. It was his breakout game. I think it was in 2018, and they were playing Jacksonville on Thursday Night Football. And he stiff armed somebody and he ran like 99 yards down the sideline.
Mm-hmm. I remember that
run in history. Titans' longest run in history. Derrick Henry.
Mm-hmm.
So Derrick Henry has the 2 longest runs for 2 franchises.
Yep.
That's crazy. And it was a 99-yard touchdown run against Jacksonville on Thursday night. And this was in 2018. Dude, I have such. I wish I could remember other things like I remember football.
But why? Why would you want that when this is what you want to do?
That's
right?
true.
Like,
That's true.
Exactly. Great memory. That one I do remember too. I don't remember the year or who it was against, unlike you, but I just remember that 99-yard run and being like fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Just
I even remember like where I was at for that game. I was actually at Mark's house.
Really?
He's an Jags fan. And it was
Yeah.
it was in Jacksonville. Whoa, because we were stationed. That was at 30.
Yeah, and he was like, fuck me.
Yeah. But that was like his Derrick Henry, I think that was his second year. So he was a rookie. I think he was drafted in 2016.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna see. Because I believe that was his second season.
That would make sense.
He was drafted, yes, in 2016.
Yeah, I was going to say years age-wise, that makes sense for a 2016 draft, yeah.
So yeah, so his first year, and then that was his second year, and yeah, okay. So,
Mhm.
because the longer you get from memories, they can be deceiving. But
Mhm.
that was his breakout game, and that was like from that moment on, he was King Henry. A king was
Mhm.
born
Mhm.
on that Thursday night, and
Mhm.
the rest is history, literally.
Yep. Yep. That's why they put that. That's why they put the crown on him, because he's
Yes.
King motherfucking Henry.
I don't know if he is the greatest right now of all time, but I do think if he gets a ring with the Ravens, that does something interesting to his legacy because unlike Emmitt Smith, who ran behind the greatest offensive line of all time,
Mhm.
look at this Ravens team that was trying for years with 2 MVP seasons to win a Super Bowl, and then you lose a bunch of pieces, but you add Derrick Henry and then you win a Super Bowl. All of a sudden, it's like, okay, well, that changes the whole legacy conversations because now he's proven to be like a piece that you add, and all of a sudden you win the Super Bowl. And they say the quarterback's the most important position,
Mhm.
but
Mhm.
you had an MVP quarterback. It was Derrick Henry that got you the Super Bowl. So
A literally team-changing player.
yeah, yeah, and the fact that the Ravens have struggled to get that Super Bowl, if Derrick Henry could be the guy to get it for his legacy, that would just shoot him up to at least to
Yeah.
the top 10.
Because the Ravens are really good at getting like MVPs for Lamar, getting the best record in the like AFC #1 seed, taking the AFC North crown. It's just when it gets to the playoffs, something happens, right? Because last year was really what the second or third time they actually like. I mean, actually, the first time that they actually looked decent in the playoffs. And then you get to the AFC Championship, you come up against the Titan that is the Chiefs. But now you go into the offseason, you get a guy like Derrick Henry, you bring in a Patrick Queen, or I'm sorry, they got rid of a Patrick Queen, and this is kind of what the product is, and it's a good product.
The Ravens are going to get a safety on this play, and you still got Roquan Smith in the game, but Rick, you got your boy in the game,
Mitch,
Mitch
Mitchell
Trubisky.
Trubisky, he's in.
What if he
Oh,
leads the comeback? What if he looks
it's
good?
it's over. It's over. I think the Ravens
He
may
drives
as
down and
well call
scores.
it.
What if he drives down and scores though? Like, wouldn't that be like the Bears made a mistake?
No,
Are we beyond that?
we
Oh,
are
good pass from
well beyond that.
Trubisky.
Wow,
That
Trubisky
looked
looking
good.
good.
Damn. Who let this guy go? Mitch Trubisky looking like Mitch Truthbisky.
Whatever team let this guy walk in free agency,
Dog shit.
dog shit. Look at that pass. Oh, for 2 yards. What a pass, too.
Yeah, dude. Speaking of quarterbacks, there was a can you hear me?
Yeah.
Speaking of quarterbacks, there was this I'll tell you after this 3rd and 12 here from Trubisky.
Oh, what a pass. Almost into the defender's hands. What a
Oh,
pass, though.
great throw by Trubisky.
If that was a wide receiver for the Bills, that would have been a great catch.
That would have been solid.
What
I
were you
feel
going to
like
say,
there's
though?
going to be a safety. So there was a guy on X that was making a case that even if we had Josh Allen, we would have got rid of him because we move on from our court. Oh, it was Brandon Perna. He was like, "This is the only reason I would want Bo Nix to fail," and it was Arch Manning. And I was like, that would be sick, Arch Manning with Peyton
Well,
Manning having a statue outside.
here's the thing, Kyle, and here's the punt. Ravens get to the 50 and they get to about the 48-yard line of the Bills. This situation with the Broncos, let's say the experts, hold on, quotes, experts are right. And the Denver Broncos don't look great with Bo Nix. The Arizona Cardinals have pulled this move already. They brought in Josh Rosen 1 year, first
Mhm.
round pick, sucked. And then what do? The very next offseason draft? They
Kyler
pick
Murray.
up Kyler Murray. And look how good
Right.
they look with Kyler Murray. So honestly,
It-
like, why not? If you're going
it's
to make
not
an
gonna
improvement,
happen.
why not?
Yeah, but Bo Nix is going to work. The thing is about it too is that Arch Manning's not going to be drafted until 2026. So
Oh,
like
that's
you
right.
would
That's
need
right.
Bo Nix to be bad for like multiple years. But I truly I don't see a scenario where Bo Nix doesn't work out. I've already seen enough from him.
Mhm.
He is only going to get better, and he already is in my opinion good enough to win you 8-9 games. So
Okay.
I just don't see it. But
Yeah.
the whole point I was bringing was like somebody commented like, oh yeah, you would just move on from Arch Manning like you did all these other quarterbacks, and it was like a group of 12 quarterbacks we've had since Peyton Manning.
Oh no.
And I commented underneath that picture, and I said, yeah, which one of these guys is thriving somewhere else right now? Like, you act like it's like
Fair.
a picture
Super
of
fair.
Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes, and it's like this isn't the Panthers where Baker Mayfield and Sam Darnold are,
Yes.
succeeding. Like all of
Yes.
our quarterbacks that we've gotten rid of, they're not in the NFL. Like they're not even backups somewhere. Like you have, I think the best one would be Case Keenum, but where's
Yeah.
Brock Osweiler? You
Yeah.
know, we
That's
had
right.
Trevor Simeon, but like he's not your answer. You
No,
know,
he's a journeyman backup. Yeah.
yeah, Teddy Bridgewater, like it's a bunch of these guys, and it's like, come on, like that. To be fair, like none of these guys deserve to be here.
No, absolutely. And that's kind of how you know that the organization was correct in doing that. Like, because when that whole thing happened with the Cardinals and Josh Rosen moving on to Kyler Murray, a lot of people were like, dude, 1 year? And then they didn't have the correct coach which was Cliff Kingsbury, or they did, but it just didn't work out. And now you see Kyler Murray under a much more, I don't know, established system in a sense, I'll call it for now, with their head coach. It just seems to be a little bit better. I mean, obviously he's got more weapons and stuff like that, but you've also got to be able to cut loose when you think you should. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, you cut loose at that time. That's the best way to go about it.
So here it is from Brandon Partner. There's only one way to stop Bo leaving. Arch Manning masterclass versus Mississippi State with a picture
He had a
of him.
game.
And then this is what the guy said. In 5 minutes after he comes and does the same bunch of nothing the last 100 or so QB saviors have done, it's on to the next QB in this bipolar town shake my head year after year, QB after QB. We got Trevor Simeon, Paxton Lynch, Brock Osweiler, Case Keenum, Joe Flacco. What is that? Zach Allen, Brandon Allen. Who's for again? This
Keenum?
that
No.
I can't remember. He must have only came in, but Drew Lock, Teddy Bridgewater, and then the COVID game where the wide receiver came in.
Yeah.
For us for the game.
Yeah.
And Russell Wilson.
So the
So
only
it's like-
one,
And
the
then
only
here's
one
my
you can
comment.
make which one of these guys is thriving somewhere else? The only one you can make an actual argument about is Flacco, who won comeback of the year or comeback player of the year. But that's the only one you could really make an argument about. Now, I will say that this comment by Jinja does say a bit about the talent evaluation in Denver.
Right.
That says something
John
about talent
Elway,
evaluation.
horrible at evaluating quarterbacks.
Yeah.
But that's a whole separate thing.
Yeah, and and to be fair, he wanted Josh Allen. So
He did.
He talked about it on the podcast. Part of my take. He was talking about that. He's like, yeah, that's one I would like back. But I get where Ginger's coming from with the talent evaluation, because as a Bears fan, I've been through fucking hell with quarterback talent evaluation. Our guy, Ryan Pace, took Mitchell Trubisky over Deshaun Watson and over Patrick Mahomes. Now, Deshaun Watson obviously having his issues, but Patrick Mahomes is the big one.
That's what gave me faith in Sean, was that at number 17, they
Mhm.
made a call to they were ready to draft Mahomes, and the Chiefs moved one spot ahead of him and took
Yep.
him. But
Yep.
that's what made me feel like, hey, maybe Sean's really good at evaluating quarterbacks, because the one
Yeah.
time he was going to, this was the only time he was ever going to draft a quarterback because he had Drew Brees.
It was
He wanted Mahomes.
Yep.
And
Yep.
only Andy Reid and Sean Payton felt that way about Mahomes that year. So
Yeah.
it's like, why would I not believe him about Bo Nix? He was right about Mahomes.
Mhm. There's
It
definitely
speaks about
some.
him
There's
with
definitely a
conviction.
change, and yeah, 100%. There's definitely a change there from letting your boy Elway pick the quarterback. Oh man, 6'5", 220 and a rocket arm. Yeah, let's draft this guy. But yeah, again, Sean Payton in the room there. If he picked Bo Nix, then hopefully everything does work out with Bo Nix for the Broncos. He's definitely shown some spurts of like, oh yeah, that's the guy we wanted to draft. That's the guy we need. But I feel like in that situation, that Arch Manning is available in the draft though, and you guys are there. What do you think? What do you think, Kyle? You bringing in another Manning?
I mean, if Bo Nix didn't work,
If Bo Nix was looking like he did today for 2 years.
no, because I still feel like Aaron Rodgers is like really great, and he was struggling just as much with the conditions. I mean, it was pouring down rain the whole entire game. They were
Yeah.
throwing the ball like a shock put. They couldn't even grip it. They were like
Mm-hmm.
throwing the
Mm-hmm.
ball like this.
But
I mean, it was terrible. And then as soon as it stopped raining at halftime, Bo Nix took the team down on a 90-yard drive and had amazing throws down it and looked great. I mean,
Aaron
the
Rodgers can have those type of games in this point in his career.
right,
Bo Nix
because
can't.
it was well, yeah, he can even more so because he's a rookie.
Okay, right. Okay, yeah, you're right. But I'm saying for 2 years consistently, it looks like that.
No, but he didn't look like that last week. So I mean, if it looked like that for 2 weeks, it would have to be like pouring rain every game. I mean, it's a bad week to use an example because there's a lot of weather that was like
Okay,
affecting the gameplay. But
that's
if he
fair.
looked like
That's
he
fair.
did last week against Tampa,
Mm-hmm.
there's no way in hell that Denver's moving off it. I'm telling you, like, I've been through all these quarterbacks, and
Mm-hmm.
not once have I ever been like, yeah. It's always been like, maybe we're gonna have to go back to a quarterback at the end of the year. There's always
Mm-hmm.
that possibility. I don't feel like that's even a possibility with Bo Nix. Like, I feel
Mm-hmm.
like we have our guy, and he's gonna have games where he looks like a rookie, and we just
Yeah,
have to be
100%.
patient because he's gonna get better. He's gonna take Sean's coaching,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a different feeling. Like all those other guys, you didn't have that feeling, but now it's like you probably feel the same way with Caleb. It's not like Mitch Trubisky, where
No.
you're like, okay, like we got our guy. It's like we think we have our guy, but
Mm-hmm.
we hope we have our guy, but we don't know we have our guy. With Caleb Williams, it's like it's different even than Justin Fields. Like there's just
Mm-hmm.
something different, and
Mm-hmm.
it's hard to put your finger on it, but it's like that we're gonna invest in so into this guy
Mm-hmm.
because he's our guy because he has the intangibles.
Mm-hmm.
So all we have to do is coach him up, and he's gonna be great. It's on us if he doesn't work out. It's not on him.
The only thing I would say for that is like I'm not gonna sit here and say that Justin Fields and Bo Nix are the same guy, but we picked
No
up
way.
Justin Fields as like not a top quarterback in that class, not the top 2, 3, whatever that class was in terms of quarterbacks was.
Yeah.
Justin Fields was not in that conversation, right? He was
Right.
athletic, he was dynamic, but scouts didn't love him. Same thing, similar with Bo Nix. Not a Caleb Williams, not a Jane Daniels, not a Drake May,
Not
nor.
really though.
But
Because a
I'm
lot
saying
of
you guys
scouts
picked
did
them.
love him.
But you guys picked them mid round, right? And
Right.
year 3 of Justin Fields, I was like, we're in a position to get Caleb Williams. Get Caleb Williams. Like,
Yeah.
no doubt in my mind, get Caleb Williams. So that's why I'm bringing it to you. Like, if it is a situation in which you are not liking your quarterback play by that draft time with Arch Manning, whether or not it's Bo Nix struggling or whether it's like, hey, even with Bo Nix playing like he did against Tampa, we're still not winning games. Like, he's still not winning us games, which is how I felt with Justin Fields. Like, are you still being like, yeah, get Manning?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a league where it's like, it's not the way it used to be, but you look at like the way the Packers do it, where they draft a quarterback, have them sit behind a star. And we saw what Jordan Love looked like when Rodgers was suspended for COVID. He looked like shit. And then he came in the next year on Sunday Night Football against the Eagles. And that was the game where I was on record being like, yeah, Jordan Love's going to be good. And then that offseason when they handed the keys to him, even when we interviewed Tyler, I was like, yeah, Jordan Love's going to be really good. I saw what I saw in the Eagles game. And there's something when a quarterback shows you something, right? They bring in a blitz and Jordan Love gets rid of the ball. Because here's the thing about the game that happened today. Minnesota blitzes more than any other team in the NFL. They get after the quarterback. Jordan Love's the best quarterback against the blitz because he makes quick decisions, which means he understands concepts. He understands where to go with the football, even under pressure. That's what I saw in that Eagles game. And I was like, if he can be accurate and he's smart and he's got, the speed, and he had it all, and you could see it all in that game. I'm like, that's not something that is going to just disappear all of a sudden.
Right.
And that there's just those moments for a quarterback where you're like, yeah, that he has it. Like Jack Black says in School of Rocks, I don't know what it is, but you got it.
Because the eye test, like, I feel like a lot of people don't use the eye test anymore. Like, oh, statistically, he's very good in these situations. And it's like, okay, sure. But what about all the 7 other situations in which he's bad at? That was my big thing with Justin Fields was like, okay, yeah, he can run the ball for 60 yards for a touchdown, but he can't pass over the fucking middle to save his life or get an accurate throw under pressure or whatever it was, right? That's kind of where I was at but like you said, like, you see something and you're like, that's a quarterback. That is an NFL quarterback who's going to lead my team to a Super Bowl one day. So I feel like a lot of people aren't using the eye test anymore, and they're just like, stats are great. Don't get me wrong. I do enjoy the numbers. I like looking at them. I like what they mean, but I think you and I, and I think you and I too are kind of like, eye test passes right here.
In the eye test, people call it the eye test, and that's fine. But the next game or the next day, when you look at the film and they're like, okay, this is what the defense is doing, and then you see, okay, this is what Bo Nix actually did. And then it's like, it goes from just being the eye test where you weren't able to put your finger on what he did well to being able to put your finger on what he did well. And then you have that confidence as a fan because you're like, I saw the film breakdown and I understand what I saw. And now that I understand the way he's processing, I have more confidence in him because now I know that he can do that as a quarterback. But the way the Packers do it, that is like a rare thing in the NFL. It's like, if you're drafted and you're not good by next Thanksgiving, like, you're done. I mean, Bryce Young was a number 1 overall pick and he's benched in 18 weeks. Mind you, he looked awful. I mean, you can't look that bad and not get benched, but that's crazy. Like, the lifespan of a number one overall picks used to be safe for 3-4 years, even if they were terrible.
Minimum.
And now it's just like, we'll find one. We'll do better. And I mean, they're right. Look, Andy Dalton's given that team new life without him. So they don't have as much time for sure, but I'm definitely seeing things in my quarterback that makes me feel confident that he's going to be able to be like maybe not the arm talent of Josh Allen, but I think very similar to Drew Brees, gets the ball out really quick, processes really fast. And I mean, Drew Brees was one of the great quarterbacks, but he never had that rocket arm or anything like that.
Right.
So,
yeah. And thank you guys for kind of sitting there for that little side tangent we had. During that, the Ravens Bills game went final. Ravens 35, Bills 10. Kyle, This game was never really a game, and you called it from the second that 87-yard touchdown run by Derrick Henry was done. You were like, you may as well call it here. The home crowd's in it, and that was just too big of a play for the Bills defense to get back from, and that's exactly what happened. They just could not get back from that, and the Ravens ran the ball really well. Lamar Jackson, passed the ball not a lot, but he passed the ball efficiently, 156 yards, 2 touchdowns, only 13 for 18. Josh Allen threw the ball 29 times for 180 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. It was really just Baltimore game all day.
Yeah, and I think Derrick Henry's on pace for over 2,000 yards now after leading the NFL now with 480 rushing yards. He had 200 rushing yards today, which is just insane.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson definitely outshined Josh Allen. Josh Allen and him, this was going to be a battle of two quarterbacks. It was like when you see next week on Sunday Night Football, you get that that picture of Josh Allen next to Lamar Jackson. They did that for next week, and it was the Bears or the Steelers. Who are they playing next week? Steelers and
good question. I'll look that up right now.
It was a team with a good quarterback, and it was funny because the image was Dallas. It was Dak Prescott, and guess who the other quarterback was? It wasn't Justin Fields. It was TJ Watt.
Oh, TJ.
No,
that's how you know your quarterback room is like in a rough spot when they have a defensive player.
I was like, oh my God. But for
Bill,
this
we're
game,
still here.
But for this game, they used 2 quarterback images because these are 2 great quarterbacks. Josh Allen's leading the way in the MVP race this year. Lamar Jackson reigning MVP. And I would say Lamar Jackson looked a lot better, but Lamar Jackson was asked to do a lot less. Josh Allen, I mean, he was trying to get this team back into the game, but it's hard when the other team's able to run for 200 yards because they're going to dominate time of possession. They're going to continue scoring. So, I mean, what are you supposed to do on the other side of the football? It's hard to even blame Josh Allen for that. He went 16 for 29, 100, or Lamar went 16 for 29, 180 yards, no touchdown passes. He had 5 carries. Oh, wait, no. This is Josh Allen. Sorry.
Yeah.
16 for 29, 180, no touchdowns, 5 carries for 21 yards. So even Josh Allen, who ran, I think, didn't the Bills, they played the Ravens. No. They played the Chiefs in the championship game.
Divisional.
The divisional was Bills Ravens.
Yes. The AFC championship was Chiefs Ravens.
And then the divisional was Bills Ravens.
Correct. No, Bills. No,
Chiefs.
That
didn't seem right. Bills Chiefs was the division. Okay.
Correct.
Who did the Ravens play in the divisional?
The Texans.
The Texans, that's right. Josh Allen had like a 51-yard run in that game. And he normally is good for at least 50 rushing yards and a touchdown, but no touchdowns, 21 carries. You really got to credit the Ravens able to stop him down, because normally when he gets into Superman mode, when his team's down, he's able to start getting chunks of 20 yards, 30 yards, and just kind of put the team on his back and will his team back into it. Not today. The Ravens defensively were all over. And I think of that 3rd and 1 where Josh Allen was going to hand it off to Cook. That would have been stopped. So he tucks the ball. Then he's about to get stopped. Then he throws it. It's the RPO. And then that gets shut down right away. And that was the kind of day the Ravens had, where it was like no matter what the Bills did, their defense was flying around. And this defense, man, they're starting to get an identity. They already had the NFL's best rushing defense in the league for total defense, offensive yards per game. The Ravens were not top 5. Baltimore was ranked 23rd. So they were giving up 341 yards per game. So they were good in one way, but the passing defense was an issue. Not today. The passing defense looked pretty good, in my opinion.
It did.
Yeah, so I think the Ravens, look, they lost their coordinator. They lost Mike McDonald. He's the head coach of Seattle. They lost some pieces, but it's going to take a little time for a new coordinator, new players to kind of start meshing. And I thought that they did. They do a really good job of bringing Kyle Hamilton up in their blitz packages.
Yep.
They were getting a lot of pressure with their safeties. The Ravens could improve their chances of winning a lot of games down the road if they can continue to run the football the way they did today. I just said, like you said, there's still a lot of kinks to work out in the passing game. But Derrick Henry, he looked dominant, second straight week. Lamar Jackson, domination. Lamar Jackson mostly pulled all the right strings tonight. Didn't make any bad decisions. Didn't, like I said, wasn't asked to do too much. But the defense for Baltimore showed the kind of intimidating presence that makes you feel like this team has a chance to actually compete for a Super Bowl. And it felt like it hasn't all clicked together. That's why they were a 1-2 team. They were great in certain areas, but there were some areas that they were still suspect. And tonight felt like one of those days where it's like, okay, this team's showing what they can be capable of, but there's still something to be desired in the passing game. There's still, some passing, like the one that he threw way downfield was scrambling. Like, why was he that open? So I think this is a win to be proud of. Last week, they got their first win of the season against Dallas, but still letting Dallas kind of sneak back into that game was like kind of took the joy out of that win for Baltimore. This win was punctuation mark, exclamation mark. There was no if, ands, or buts that the Bills were going to come back into this game. Several 3-and-outs for the defense. Yeah, man, I think for Ravens fans, you're back on the Super Bowl bandwagon feeling, and they played well in the fourth quarter, which has been a huge problem for the Ravens. And for the Bills, the hype train kind of coming to a stop here for a minute. Slowing down a little bit because this was a real opponent. And I was saying this earlier. It was like, here's your measuring stick game. It's not losing. It's the way you lose. And the way Buffalo lost today really made you feel like they were outmatched in every phase of the game. The Ravens dominated the line of scrimmage. Buffalo really needs to get better at the point of attack. Baltimore was without Andrew Voorhees, who we talked about, but I don't feel like the Ravens, missed him. I mean, not like they just didn't look like they had a hole offensively on the line. On defense, the secondary, like I said, had that pass rush coming out of Allen all day, but how do the Bills kind of just put this behind them and move forward? I feel like you have to just say we had a bad day and just leave it at that. Like, we had a great game last week, and this week we didn't play our best. But I mentioned this earlier, and you weren't here for it. It was pregame. Teams that win by 30 or more points the next week are like, they win like 20% of their games. Like, it's historically, it's really bad. Yeah, it's there's something about it. And then there was another one that was teams that are 1-3 playing a team that's 3-0, and the team that's 1-3 is a favorite in that game, win 77% of the games. There was like 4 more stats like that all backed the Ravens historically. I feel like the Ravens were just in a good spot. Really reassuring for the fan base after you start off, go from AFC Championship to 0-2 and then almost let Dallas back in that game. They needed this kind of we're back, we're here, we're competing for a Super Bowl. But you do want to see Mark Andrews and Zay Flowers get going. Quiet night for both of them.
Yep.
But you don't, I mean, this is fantasy speaking because you really don't need to have Mark Andrews and Zay Flowers going when you rush for 200 yards, but they're not going to do that maybe even one more time this year. So,
yeah, the Ravens look good. You know, you asked, like, how do the Bills take this game and just be like, that was a bad day? I mean, you got Josh Allen. That's kind of your what you're going to use to kind of propel you forward throughout this game. It's just now up to the defense to be like, okay, how are we going to stop elite teams like this if we are planning to be the leaders in the AFC East, leaders in the AFC period, right? You need to understand, like, okay, what can we take away from this game? What did we do well? Very little, you know, at that. But what can we do much better to make sure this doesn't happen again against elite teams, not just any team? You were able to do that against the Cardinals, the Jags, in Miami. You were able to kind of hold them at bay, and the schedule is the schedule. You play who you play, but the Bills got to be able to take good things from this and then apply them to every aspect in which they failed, which I think they will. But you know, the defense is the biggest problem right now for the Bills, especially against elite teams like you said, elite quarterbacks and elite running backs, because Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson are up there right now in the league. So they need to be able to say, this is what we did well. Now let's apply it to this aspect, The offense, it was hard for them to get anything going, man. This defense for the Ravens is just that damn good. And that's that they lost a key member in Patrick Queen. Yes, they still have Matabuke, who they signed to a multi-year deal, and he is definitely making a difference. Roquan Smith, obviously they paid him. So this defense right now has got its cornerstones. And you mentioned Kyle Hamilton too, like how good he's been doing. So they've got their cornerstones in terms of defensive players. It's just now kind of what I was saying earlier during the stream. Like, okay, if the run fails, is Lamar Jackson going to have a game in which he only throws for 150 yards? Because if we're having a failure of a run game and a not very good game in the pass game, who are we? What is our identity at this point, right? That's the hump they got to get over. But in this game, they didn't have to. The run game was working so well that the pass game was just a plus for the Ravens. And I want to get to this comment here because while it doesn't have anything to do with the game, it's something that I believe in very much. Bill said, made it home safe. FYI, I'm very careful about that shit. Never drive loaded. Don't drive drunk. Don't drive drunk.
Yes.
Get an Uber, get a Lyft, get something. And he also gifted another membership, Kyle. So he got it to
who's the member?
Sunshine Dog got
Sunshine
the
Dog.
Sunshine
Welcome
Dog.
to the only football fam.
I appreciate it, Bill. And yes, you make a good point. Don't drive loaded. Kyle, do you have anything else on this game before we get up out of here?
Derrick Henry is 30 years old in 8 months. That's how old he is. But there's only 4 other running backs that are older. The 5 oldest running backs in the NFL right now, 33 years old, 6 months, 12 days, Cordell Patterson. He's with the Steelers.
Yep.
32 years old, 5 months, 20 days, Raheem Mostert, Miami.
Okay.
31 years old, Amir Abdullah with the Raiders.
Okay.
30 years old, 8 months, Derrick Henry.
Yep.
30 years old, 4 months, Dare Ogunbowale.
Oh, Ogunbowale. Yeah, he's on the Bengals?
The Texans. Yeah. Only one is not like the others. And it's Derrick Henry, who happens to be vegan. That is not your picture. When you picture a vegan, you do not picture Derrick Henry. Yeah, he's vegan.
What's crazy is Justin Fields is a vegetarian, I believe. They don't eat meat.
Yeah. That's what Derrick Henry is. He's vegan.
Wow,
but
insane.
Vegans crazy. They don't eat fish either.
Oh yeah, they don't. They don't eat anything that.
Pescatarian is like you eat fish, but you don't eat meat.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's what that is. Okay, yeah, vegans are like we don't eat anything from anything that is alive.
plants,
you
just plants and
plant-
seeds.
Yeah, plant seeds, dirt,
Mushrooms.
garbage, plastic, whatever it is that they eat.
Derrick Henry, dude.
Derrick
Amazing.
Henry eats it.
But
all right, well,
you guys, yeah, I was going to tell them where they can follow me really quick.
yes, yeah.
You can follow me on X at NFL with Kyle, and you can follow Rick at, where can they find you?
At and now Rick on X, and make sure to go follow the Only Football Podcast at Only Football Pod. Grassi is a vegan, but you probably already knew that. I didn't, Bill. Thank you for that. No wonder he's like such a skinny boy. But go follow us on X. And of course, if you haven't already, please like the stream. We're already up to 15 likes on YouTube on this stream. We thank you guys.
Best night of the year.
Best night of the year so far on Sunday Night Football. Like the stream, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button. Follow us on Twitch, on X as well. And of course, if you guys would like, we would really appreciate it if you became a member of the Only Football Fam. You saw Bill give some memberships during the stream. $2.99 a month. You get some awesome emojis. You get priority responses to your comments. You get a shout out. And you get some members only polls, which we've been doing. We just got to get back to doing it. Only $2.99 a month. Become a member of the Only Football Fam.
I haven't seen any of the emojis.
Yeah, you can't see them on here for some reason, but on YouTube you can actually see them. You can see them. See, because this is what they come up as, unfortunately, on StreamYard.
I was wondering what that was.
Yeah. Let me see if I can, because if I go to the live chat, you can kind of see it there. That's.
Oh yeah. Is that Bill?
Can it focus? Possibly. Yeah.
You could just screenshot it and send it to me on text. Oh, there.
It's a dollar bill and it's New York.
Dollar bill. New York dollar bill. Is that Bill's personal?
That's Bill's emoji. Yeah, New York Bill.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
So go ahead and subscribe and become a member, please. Become a member of the family. We're family here. We're family. So thank you guys so much for being here with us during the stream.
Oh, last thing.
Mm-hmm.
Condolences to everybody affected by Hurricane Helene.
Right. Yeah. You're right.
A lot of affected areas.
Mm-hmm.
The NFL had a link to Red Cross where you guys can donate. And if you live in an affected area, if you check out your local fire stations, they should be having drop-off donations like flashlights, batteries, all that kind of stuff. So check out if you're in one of those areas. I know a lot of places got hit pretty hard.
Yeah, and if you guys know anybody, make sure to check up on them. And like Kyle said, go to that Red Cross and donate, because Red Cross does a lot of good stuff. Us being in the military, we kind of know a little bit about what they do in terms of, active duty people too. So they do a lot of really good things, and I'm sure they do the same for the people going through the hurricane right now. So make sure your peoples are safe. Make sure your mentals are safe. And Kyle, always a good time.
Always a good time.
Always a good time, brother.
Always a good time.
See ya.